Good greetings everyone, this is Rusty Dog and welcome to another Friday live stream. Oh, I'm a couple of minutes late because I've been busy trying to achieve something and I haven't quite achieved it, and I'm a bit peeved with that, which will be made apparent shortly. We're just on our way back to Shinra to Desra. We're about 8 or 9 jumps away, I would think. 10 jumps. Oof. Okay, so we're 10 jumps away and then we can get going with the stream. I told you I was late, so yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna pop the chat out of the browser so I can see it more clearly what's going on. Right then, so Fatini, hi, welcome, first one on the chat there. Nice to see you. Martin S, hello. Dave Howarth, hi. Commander Nordic Pagan, Fox Tech, Martin S, Jamie Valks, Chester Shotgun, hi man, and Commander Veiled Rover, and Sergeant Schultz. Yep, some familiar names there. Thanks for coming along. All comfy with a glass of wine. Yeah, you didn't even have to say that. I know. That's presumed. Yeah. So yeah, YouTube wise, it's been a pretty good week for me. I think I got about 35 or 36 new subscribers in 1 week, which for me is a really good. That's a really good week. So thank you everybody who's subscribed. Well, since the beginning, and whoever just subscribed since the last live stream, thanks a lot. Hathor Lethos, that's a good name, isn't it? Hi Hathor. Is it Hathor or Hathor? Hathor Lethos. So yeah, today, it's not going to be Thargoid combat today, or at least that's not the plan. But this video will be leading up to that, obviously, because I said last week that I would, I don't know if I said it publicly, but I certainly said it to my wingmates, that I would be getting a Corvette, a second Corvette, and outfitting it specifically for Thargoid battles. And while the gunship and the dropship were very useful, they are very good ships for Thargoids. This is kind of a little bit of planning for the future, if you like, because obviously we think there's going to be bigger weapons coming out, bigger in terms of the class. So we'll maybe go from mediums up to large weapons, and then maybe in the future huge. So we're going to want a ship that can accommodate that. Now, of course, the gunship does have a large hardpoint, but the Corvette, I think, has a couple of them, and it certainly has a couple of huge hardpoints, that's for sure. So, yeah. In fact, the Thargoid, the Vet has only one large. Yeah, it's got 2 huge, 1 large, 2 mediums, and 2 smalls, which is okay. I don't know how that compares with the Cutter, but yeah. So I'm gonna be able to build the ship today, but I'm not going to be able to engineer too much of it. I'm gonna have to see what resources I have, because I don't think I have too many, but I might be able to get some done. I'll have to use ED Engineer to find out what I can engineer and what I can't, and then eventually the Vet will be engineered up to Goid specifications, and then we'll do a video where we'll take it out into battle. Probably be another live stream, actually, because Thargoid battles, as they're not 5 minutes, they work well on live streams, I think. So let's have a look. So Job Coot, hello Job Coot. Is the stream blurry? Is it blurry? Is that bandwidth issue? Oh, I might be able to fix that. Hold on. I think I might be able to sort that. I may have to go and switch my laptop off because I think it's busy doing something. Give me a sec, guys. I'll just go and do that. Okay, so right, I've turned off my laptop and a couple of apps here, so maybe that'll free up some bandwidth. If it helps, let me know. If it doesn't, let me know as well. Just quit Star Citizen to jump into this stream. Good decision, good decision. Not going to argue with that. Elite Dangerous is still the better because Star Citizen because it's working. Yeah, Star Citizen has the edge in the graphics area for sure. It's not all orange for a start, and judging by the latest videos or the most recent videos of Star Citizen, it does look incredible. There's no doubt about it. But the science, you know, and the Stellar Forge and how it all comes together is a big deal, and that is Elite Dangerous, and Star Citizen's not really replicating that as far as I'm aware. Yeah, the Condor is a good bet, Dave, and that is something we might look at a bit later on down the line. Once we see what weapons are coming out, we think that, well, there's a CG on at the moment. There's a community goal on right now, and that is for another missile rack. Now, it's obviously not going to be the exact same as the one we've already got, so what we're thinking is that it's the large missile racks as opposed to mediums, which I guess are going to be a bit more helpful with the basilisks, and certainly might put us in a position where we can just have one wing of four vets to take down a basilisk. But we're going to have to see. But that'll come. I mean, once I've got my vet ready, there's no reason why me and my wingmates can not go for a basilisk. I don't see any reason why not, apart from that it'll take us a lot of time to do it, and probably we'll all get killed. So I am running out of fuel on this, but I will not run out of fuel. I've got enough fuel to get there. I do not have a fuel scoop on this beluga, nor do I have shields. Yeah, I've been I like to I like to run a bit dangerously. So yeah, no shields on the big bad beluga, and it's got weapons, but nah, and no field scoop, but it has got a very good range. I'm just using the standard fuel tank on this. I don't have any extra fuel tanks, but it has a very good range. It's 128 tons, I believe, the fuel tank, so it's pretty good. It will get us to Shinrata by the skin of our teeth, I think. It better do. How many jumps? 3. Ooh, it's gonna be tight, eh? No, but it says we can do it. Thanks, Fatini. Yeah, maybe I should run out deliberately so you can come and rescue me. But yeah, I'm not too far away from... I should be able to make it. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Now then, someone asked me a question. Oh yeah, are you interested in the new AX fighter? Yes, very much, because well, sort of. We used them in the last live stream. There was 4 of us, and we were all using AX fighters, but to be honest, they didn't really do very much. They were getting destroyed very quickly, unless it was maybe we were giving them the wrong commands or something, or telling them to attack and when they should be defending, and I don't know. But they didn't really prove to do too much, so I don't know. You see, you can't really jump in the fighter yourself, you know, and perhaps you know, attack the, because you can't. I don't know if the AI or the NPC, let's call it, that would fly your ship knows the procedure for killing the Thargoid. You know, you have to missile the damn thing until it exerts one of its hearts, and then it's multi-cannons on the heart. And I don't think the NPCs would know that. So, yeah. You can really only send the NPCs out in the fighter. So yeah. I don't think I'd want to take one of the big three until the corrosive resistance is out. Well, that's true, but the idea is to, well, two things with that. First is the big ships, especially like the Corvettes. They're going to be hull tanked to the maximum. We're looking at around, my aim is around 6,000 plus integrity. And then all you have to do is time your escape back to the base well enough so that you don't get killed, and then of course avoid the pea soup once the Thargoid's been destroyed. But yeah, it's much more of a hull tanky ship than the gunship, so it'll last longer being there. You could probably just last there until you literally run out of ammo, which I have done in the gunship as well before. Oh, actually, I think it was in the dropship, to be honest. My hull was still okay, but you know, you can leave with a good 70% hull after your ammo runs out, and it's a case where you have to leave because you need more missiles and more multi-cannons. And as long as you don't leave it till your hull is really down too far, like I did a couple of times, you should be okay and hopefully not have to experience a rebuy. Now I know that this Corvette ultimately is going to cost me around 700-800 million, I think, something around that area. I already have a loadout, an outfitting loadout to work off based on one of my wingmates, Commander Klopster. He's given me his Corvette loadout, so I'm going to be trying to do something pretty much similar, if not identical to that. Just the ship and the bulkheads alone is going to come to around, is it about 500 million just for those two things? So yeah, it's going to be expensive, but to counter that expense, I've been busy this week, and this is why I'm a bit annoyed, because I had a goal in mind to get to before the stream, and I would have made it had it not been for those pesky kids. No, I would have made it had it not been for the fact that I had to go and fix a puncture on my bloody BMW that it's been parked for 3 weeks, and I noticed that the rear tire was down, and I had to go and take that off, go and take it to get fixed and refit that back on. So that took up an hour or so. Otherwise, I would have achieved my goal, and that will all become apparent in a little while. So, hello Jameson. It's been a little while since I've been here. Probably about 4 days, I think, since I've been here. Yeah, I'm pretty practiced now at getting a shieldless beluga in without scraping the grill. I have scraped it a couple of times. I thought I was going to get killed being stuck in here because of the... Now, here's the thing. Somebody pointed out to me, see if I can do this without getting killed. Somebody pointed out to me that the fins on the beluga work with the undercarriage, with the landing gear. And yes, they do. But it looks backwards to me, because I don't put the landing gear down until I come into the station, and then before I leave the station I retract the landing gear. Okay, and it was said that the beluga couldn't get into the station with the fins up. They had to be folded down. So okay, the fins are down, but the landing gear is out. That means when I was coming in with the landing gear in, the fins were up. So I'm gonna retract my landing gear right now. Am I? Do I have control of this? There we go. Okay, it doesn't want to do it. No, okay. Maybe it just does it coming in the door or something. I don't know. But I noticed that when I brought the gear out, the flaps went down. I thought, well, it's too late. I'm already inside now. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, here we are. So I'll be honest, I wanted to buy the cutter because I don't have the cutter, and I wanted to buy one right now. But I have been recommended by my wingmates to stick with the Corvette. So I'm going to be doing that. The problem, Fatini, with the prismatics, I don't have them, and I think bi-weaves is a good choice because of the recharge rate. And let's face it, against the Thargoids, the shields don't last too long anyway. It used to be that you could just buy prismatics here at Shinrata Desra, and now you can't. You can't get them anymore. You've got to be aligned with the power guy that gives you them. So yeah, yeah. Foxtech Star Citizen has a long way to go, but ED's becoming better too. It is. Elite Dangerous needs these next Beyond updates need to be really good. I really don't see atmospheric landings coming anytime soon. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know if they've got if the engine can do it. I don't know if they've got the. I don't know if the engine can cope with such a thing. I don't know if they logistically know how to make it happen. I mean, we can't even land on the moon, for God's sake. Our moon, you know. And I think the reason for that is because all the planets that you see in the universe, they're all in the galaxy, they're all procedurally generated. But for the moon, if you procedurally generated one, it wouldn't look like the moon. And that's why they probably restricted it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, right, let's put this ship to bed. So, I'm going to refuel her before we do. So yeah, my balance, 2.9 billion. That's why I'm peed off, because if I'd been able to take another mission or two missions, I would have made the 3 billion. And I wanted to have 3 billion in the balance before the live stream started. So yeah, that's annoyed me. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be spending it now anyway. But I just wanted to buff up my balance so that I could safely buy and kit out a Corvette to the max and still have a balance of 2 billion plus remaining. And I know I can do that now. I'm going to have 2.2 billion remaining. So I've been doing long range passenger missions all week, farming passengers from place to place, and I've built up enough money, pretty much the exact more or less for the sake of a few million, the amount I need for the Corvette, and then it'll take me back to the balance I had before I started doing the passenger missions. So while we're looking at that, let's take a look at what else has happened here. Because some of my passenger missions were for the Federation, my rank has gone up. So I'm now 94% Rear Admiral, so I'm almost an Admiral, which will finish that off. And then the only statistic left to get is the Explorer rank, which is just over halfway. So maybe I'll be sending my Anaconda out amongst the stars at some point. I would like to revisit the Bubble Nebula. It won't take the Anaconda very long to get there. It's only 8,000 light years away. And with a 62 light year jump range, it won't take it too long. And the Bubble Nebula is such an amazing place to visit, so I really want to go back there. Yeah, I do have a video where in my list where I actually did the bubble nebula, and but this was before they did all the nice improved terrain on the planet surfaces. But if you watch that video, you'll see how just awesome it is. It's one of my favorite nebulas in the entire game, the bubble nebula. It's so good. If you've been there, you'll know exactly what I mean. So, rightio, I'm not going to say so too many times. I've got to cut that down. Let's have a look and see what's going on here. So, I've done it again. But that's a legitimate so. Yeah, anyway. Right. Forget the ratings on this ship, because this is nothing. It's got a crap armor, 504, and it's got no shields. And the resistances on this ship's a piece of paper, basically. It's just made out of paper. But it does do its job. And it does it pretty damn well. In fact, I'll show you the outfitting on this thing if you're interested. But before, let's just take a look down here. So here's my assets, 4.5 billion, which kind of surprised me, because I think it was 3.6 last time I looked. So to see it now at 4.5 billion, I was a bit taken aback by that, actually. And I haven't spent that much on outfitting compared to some people I've seen. 2.3 billion on outfitting. I've seen people in double figures there, 10 billion, yeah. 51 insurance claims, which means I'm now well beyond the point of caring whether I lose a ship or not, as long I've certainly got the money to rebuy, so I really don't care. So I might be spending a bit more time in open play. Who knows? Let's see. I'm not a fan of open play because there's too many beep, beep, beep out there. Right, okay, so there's... I'm just going to run down these. I'm not going to list them all because it's just too boring. But you'll have a pause when you watch the video back anyway, so... Some of my statistics are below average, some average and some above, I think. Highest single transaction on trading, 3.2 million. That's not too bad. I think that must have been with... what do you call them? I'm going to say immigrants. What are we looking at? Imperial slaves. There you go. Jeez, I couldn't get the word there. Exploration. Right. On my second account, where I am combat rank novice, or mostly harmless, as you can imagine, my exploration stats murder this one. I mean, there's just no comparison. My second account, the Oliver Hardy one, is just so much more. Got so much. The numbers are so much bigger. Apart from the payouts, I haven't got any payouts yet. But like max distance from start, I've got 8,000. That's the bubble nebula, and on my other account it's 22 or 23,000, and that's going to increase to about 60 something. That's the plan. And what have I just messed up here? Oh god. Oh, right. Try putting your fingers on the correct keys, Rusty, and that way it makes it work. What have I done here? There we go. So where did I get to? Exploration. Oh, well, okay. So we got multi-crew, crew hired. Yeah. So there you go. That's my stats. You made Admiral, then quit the game. Okay. But did you fulfill all the other stuff, like the ranks? Did you go? Are you triple elite, and are you king on the Empire and all that stuff? I remember, yeah, around 1 billion. I remember early on in the game when I thought getting 1 million credits was going to be just, a mountain to climb. I think I was in a Sidewinder, or I just traded it in and was able to buy an Eagle when I first started off in Elite, and I would see somebody with 1,000,000 credits, and I would think, God, how the hell do you do 1,000,000 credits? You know, because I'm taking on missions for 6,000 credits and 10,000. I thought, oh, 1,000,000. Oh, it's just going to take us. Where's my life going to go? And now I'm sitting on 3 billion, so eek. Yeah, things changed. The other thing I want to check out on my thing, because I know I've gone over 2,000 hours now. Oh, it's further up, isn't it? So maybe I can. Oh, right. I'm going to do this live. I'm just going to pick up my iPhone because my iPhone does this for me. Siri. So, what is it? How much is 12 weeks, 2 days, and 3 hours in hours?
The answer is 2,067 hours.
There you go. 2,067 hours and 3 minutes. That's what I've put into this game. 2,000. Some people have got plenty more than that. A lot more than that. And my SRV distance seems actually 2 megameters. It's not. Is that a lot? 2 million meters, right? Is that right? 2 million meters? Yeah. 2 million meters. Anyway, right, let's get on with the job at hand then. All this lovely money is going to be spent. Lovely. Again, were you the guy that said that I sounded like Bill Oddie last time? Freaky deaky dude. I don't sound like Bill Oddie. I am not. I might be one of the goodies, but I'm not. I'm not Bill Oddie. You see, now I'm going to have to listen to some interviews with Bill Oddie, and I don't think he's even from my neck of the woods. I'm from up northeast, but I've lost my northeast of England accent for sure. 40 kilometers on your SRV. Oh, that's great. It wasn't you the last time. Well then, okay, so now I'm getting worried because you're the second person who said that I sounded like Bill Oddie, so now I'm starting to get worried. If one says it, you think, okay, fair enough. But if 2 people, oh jeez. Goodies. Right. We're going to buy a ship, aren't we? I'm going to need a name for this Corvette. Now, I've got one for the gunship. Obviously, it is, well, it's not obvious. Yeah, don't be one of those people, Rusty, who says obviously when it isn't obvious. Yeah, the Goid Father, which somebody came up with that on the live chat, and that was brilliant. Perfect name. So. Right, Imperial Cutter. Oh, I want this ship. Look at that, it looks so slick, doesn't it? I want this. I know I could buy both of them, no problem. I could actually. I could buy both and then just, what do you call it? Outfit the cutter in my own good time. The thing is, I don't have a use for the cutter. That's the problem. I can't think what to do with it. I have a combat ship already. My Corvette is my combat ship. I have an exploration ship, which, I mean, the Asp is a better exploration ship than the cutter. So there's no point even using the cutter. Trading, I can't be bothered doing any more trading because I'm already trading Elite, so I don't need to do that. Unless I was doing some challenging stuff like how Rubigo used to be, you know, smuggling high volumes of stuff. That would be cool. But I want a challenge. I want interdictions. I want pirates. I want bounty hunters coming after me. I want the lot. And sadly, that you don't really get that too much. Oh God, this is such a nice ship. It really is it's one of the best looking ships in the game. It's so cool. Anyway, gonna settle for one of these. I get my VIP discount. Yeah, I will buy both. I probably will. Let's see how much my Corvette costs me first, because this is going to be... I've already had one of my kidneys extracted so that I can buy this. Not buy this, but buy the reactive armor. So here we go. Let's buy a Corvette. So we want to store the current ship, and we want to buy this one. Wow, it's a long time since I bought a Corvette. Hi, Old Peculiar. Glad you could make it, man. The cutter is a brilliant trader ship, and I'll tell you what, I did used to have a cutter. I bought one. I had it completely shieldless, just like the Beluga. No shields. Full cargo, 720, right? 720 tons. And I was... let's have a look now. My trade rank, it wasn't elite. It was the one before it, whatever that is. And it was something like halfway up. And I just got the cutter. And I thought, that's it. I'm just going to trade my ass off for, like, you know, however long it takes. 720 tons of slaves, backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And I grinded it out and grinded it out until I hit the trade rank elite. And then I stripped the cutter down and sold it. And that was that. But it served its purpose. I've done the same with an Anaconda. You know, when I did the mining for Celine Jean, I bought an Anaconda strictly for that particular task, and then sold that. But I knew at some point in the future I would be buying another Anaconda, because I don't think your fleet is complete without an Anaconda in it, because it's the most, apart from the fact that it can't land on a platform, I think it's probably the most versatile ship in the game, because it can be offensive. It's got very good weaponry. It's got an amazing jump range when you engineer it. It's got the best jump range of everything, hasn't it? Yeah, engineered. And it's got a pretty good storage capacity as well. So, are you wrong to hate it? No, no. I don't think so. There's no wrong, really. It's an opinion. So, no, it's no problem hating the Conda. It's not the best looking thing in the world. So, anyway, so the first thing I want to do with this is change the color. Why? Because it looks too similar to my other one. My other one is chrome. This is not, but it looks too similar. And that's, yeah, the chrome looks like that when it's in the garage here. In the garage. So, yeah, there's your standard vet. So I am going to change the color because this is just drab and horrible. So we'll take a look at the initial specs here. Let's go to the top. Obviously, what I'm about to do is put in a lot of hull reinforcements and put some shields in, but it's not going to, what the figures you're going to see here will not be the end figures. Because I don't have the materials needed to engineer all of my hull reinforcements, and the only way I can get them is to go and source some tungsten. Now, I don't know whether you guys are patient enough on this stream for me to go onto a planet's surface and pick up, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 rounds of tungsten. I think I have all the other stuff. God, I've got so much. That's nearly full. Tungsten I've got 2 of. The other one is, oh God, help me out here. Is it Core Dynamics Composites? Oh, I've only got 5 of those. Oh dear, that's a pain to go and get those. I know where to get them, but it's just, no, it's too much time. I won't be able to do any engineering on the hulls, I don't think. Yeah, so let's pop into livery and see if we can. I don't care if it's a bright color. as long as it's not, you know, something crazy like this. I would like... Oh, this is the new chromed one. Yeah, but that's what my other one looks like. I've never seen a desert sand that looks like that. Should we buy one? The problem with this... Oh, you get discounts here, look. The problem with this is when I click this, it takes me to the wrong Frontier store. It doesn't take me to the British one, but I can pull that up on the browser. Tactical Ice. I can buy that right now while we're waiting. What's this one? Vibrant. I'm not into these. Vibrant Blue. I want something bright so that my wingmates can see me. I'm not going with teal. Is this all they have? Oh, guys, what do you think? Crimson. Yeah, that's to avoid saying, oh, it is crimson. It looks pink here. Oh, man. I'm really not into these at all. Wait a minute, what was this one? Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I've got Black Friday. I've had this on the first Black Friday, but the ship looks awesome in black, the Corvette. It really does look like a slick death machine. The problem is you need to be seen if you're with wingmates. They need to be able to see you so that they don't smack into you. I've learnt that. So I'm going to go... I think I might just do Tactical Ice on this. It doesn't look properly white here, but I'm going to do that. So give me a second, guys. I'm just going to go to the Frontier store on my browser, and we'll quickly buy this, and then we'll get on with the outfitting. Oh, they've got midnight paint jobs. What's the difference between midnight and then just the normal black? Right, where are we? I'm just looking on my thing here. So where are we? Federal Corvette. There it is, 7. And it's part of the tactical paint pack. Okay, so 20% off. 20% off, guys. Go get them. Oh yeah, they do have, yeah, midnight black there, look. Go on then, buy that as well. I'll just buy the midnight black and see what it looks like. Okay, so I now have 2 items in my shopping cart. And I will now check out. Oh yeah, I need to log in. Oh, sugar, wrong one. I am not a robot. What happens if you get C-3PO to fill this form in? He wouldn't be able to buy it, would he? Anyway, that's recapture for you. They're going to have to change that when we get robots to do our web surfing for us. Stop talking rubbish, Rusty. Right, PayPal. This won't take a second, guys. Yep, tactical blah 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 blah, and midnight black. Where's midnight black? Oh, there it is. Okay, place the order. Obviously I'm not going to... I can't put this purchase stuff on the screen because there's too much personal info on the screen. Bloody addresses and phone numbers and all that for that palaver. Come on, PayPal. And pay now. Blinding the pockets of Mr. Brayman again. It's fine. Right, your payment has been submitted for processing. There has been an error processing your request. Seriously? And who's Magento? There has been an error processing your request. Balls. Well, my cart is empty. Let's have a look and see if it's done it. We'll go back and back and back. Alright, let's try again. Oh, it's done it anyway. so where's the midnight? Let's have a look at the midnight black. Oh, maybe that's what it... Ah, that's what went wrong then. There's no midnight black here, guys. I wonder if they've charged me for it. Yeah, it's not on this list. Aha! It's not in this list, but it's on the store. Yep, they messed that up. I bet they took the money off me though. Alright. Oh, Midnight Black shows up as Black Friday. Well, that's confusing. I've already got a Black Friday. I already have one. I had that from ages ago. That's... Why did they do that? Just call it Black Friday. Anyway. Right, ship name. I haven't got one yet. I'll think of that. Nameplates, no point yet. I'm waiting for Thargoid decals. Come on, Frontier. Let's get some Thargoid decals on here. No ship kit yet, right? Oh, there is. Yeah, there is. I've got one. Of course there is. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. No, don't like it. Go away. Ugh. Horrible. Right. Okay. Here we go. Outfitting. Right then. Let's bring up our template. Go away, shopping cart. Okay. So, where are we going to start? Yeah, hard points. Okay, I think I know what to do here. So, we're going to get rid of these first. Take your time. Bloody hell. Right, so... Do we have to sit and watch the animations? So, in the huge, then, we're going to have the AX missiles. They're all here, right? Everything's here? Right, AX missile pack. Oh, I didn't know you could get those. Turreted ones. But yeah, we're going to be fitting the fixed missiles, I believe. So, we'll have one of those. Yeah, and they both sit on top together, so that's handy. And let's go into experimental and buy another one. Right, now we've got the large, which I'm going to leave for now, and we're going to go into the mediums and put on the multi-cannons. But I'm going to put the turreted ones on because they are brilliant. And them being on the side of the ship might be a good thing. I'll browse and let's have a look. Another turreted multi-cannon, 2F, there you go. Yeah, I think that could be why. I'm just hoping, Shreds, that they haven't charged me for it. Yeah, those Tron electric blue strips. What do they call those? Pulse, is it the Pulse ones? That'll be, yeah. They look nice on certain ships. I like them on the, I like that on the, what do you call it? The Python. Looks really good on a Python. I've seen it on a cutter and I didn't like it. Ugh. It didn't fit the cutter at all for me. Up here then, we're going to fit a beam laser. The big boy. Where are you? There you go. I don't know whether to put a... Because the Thargoid is not small, it might be worthwhile fitting a fixed one. What's the DPS on this? 20.3 and armor piercing 50, so that's going to be the same. 25.8. It's quite a difference. It's only used for the shields though. Thermal load. 7.2, 7.6. Distributor draws down as well. Old Peculiar, what do you reckon? Do we go with a fixed beam laser? Mind you, it's not the fastest ship in the world, so I'm going to go with gimbals because it's not the fastest maneuvering ship around. So I'm going to go with the gimbals. And the same here, I think. Whoops. Didn't get the mouse up far enough. Oh God. Sorry. My mind, just the way my mind works. I just can't even say what I was thinking. Right. Okay, let's get on with this. So there's the beam laser there. And we'll do the fire groups afterwards. I quite like the little red light around there, that's cool. I think a white Corvette would look pretty good, eh? Let's see. Right, utilities. You've got gimbal, good. Yeah, I think fixed weapons is better on a ship that's pretty agile, you know. Certainly on something like a Vulture gunship. I think a gunship's good enough for it. But the big ships that are not really, you know, they're not really that agile. I think fixed is, unless you're a really ace pilot, I suppose, and you got your flight assist off and all that stuff. That noise you just heard is email coming in saying you've just bought a load of stuff from the store. Right then, utilities. We might be able to get some shield boosting done if I've got the gear. So let's have a look. Materials. So let's have a look here. Point defense. This protects us against the caustic missiles that the Thargoid releases, and that hopefully will prevent you from getting caustic damage. Now let's have a look. We've got one at the bottom here, and then a missing one and one there. I would probably place one at the top and one at the bottom so that you're covered. You're covered no matter which way. Like if your belly is facing the Thargoid and it shoots a caustic missile. So I think I'm going to put one on the bottom. The other one's on the top, isn't it? Yeah. So one on the top, one on the bottom. That covers me from all angles with the point defense there. I'm quite happy to do that. So that kind of makes sense. And I think the rest... now on this build I'm looking at here, there's 3 point defenses. How many have I got left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm tempted to go with three OA shield boosters and 3 OE shield boosters. Or maybe 4 and 2, because the OAs would be heavy duty. No, let's stick with OAs then. The OEs will up your resistance, and the OAs will boost what you already have. So yeah, okay. I'm just trying to figure out why Klopster's ship has got a utility slot with nothing in it. Yeah, I could go with these. Yeah. So he's got, on his build, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 shield boosters. And this is on a ship, they're all engineered, and this is on a ship that's got 6,200 integrity, which is pretty amazing. Well, I'm going to copy what he has for now, and then if I think I can modify it a bit later, I will. So let's go with the OAs, as I call them. Yeah, OA, the OA, shield booster. And we'll stick another one. Wouldn't it be cool for just quality of life if you could hold down control and drag this down to the next one and it makes a copy and it automatically buys you another one, you know? Maybe that wouldn't, I don't know. Right. Just to save this repetitive. Or I can go into here, browse, shield booster, and I can select a quantity, 3, and it fills up the utility slots with all of them. Yeah, instead of just this repetitive backwards and forwards. So 1, 2, 3, I need another one. Yes, D-rated stuff is the lightest. And all lad, and C and A are the same, and yeah. I knew that you do. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and another point defense. He's put another one up here. Really? Okay. I can always change this later, but okay, for now. The problem with the shield boosters is of course the power consumption, but this Corvette on the blueprint, on the Coriolis thing here, has an 8B power plant. The difference between an 8B and an 8A, two things: one, about 1 million credits, and two, the B power plant, although heavier, has got a better integrity, and that's what counts. Commander Holchap, yes, this is for hunting down the space sunflowers. This is a specifically built Thargoid killing Corvette. So yeah, that's what this is for. So we've got those, and we haven't got any shields yet, right? But we've got them boosted. Oh, we haven't got any shields though, so it's just kind of a waste. I'm going to leave this one empty for the moment. I guess we're going to have to put, don't we put the scanner or the flak thing? I don't know. There's a Xeno thing, isn't there? Let's have a look. Ah, yeah, I'm going to get the scanner in there. That's why there was a slot free. Leave that underneath, right? Does that matter? RNGesus smiled on me. Wow, 52 megawatts, Jesus. You're not going to be running out of power anytime soon. My integrity's demon right now. 666. Okay, let's get into the heavy stuff then. Let's spend some serious cash. Right, so my balance, 2.8 billion, that's going to go down quite a bit right now as we hit the reactive armor. 388 million, that is twice the price of the ship, pretty much. Yeah, that's, you can buy 2 Corvettes with that. Yeah, you can. 164 million at Shinrata, so 330 million. Yeah, this will get you 2 Corvettes. And I'm about to pay that. Oh God, do it, let's do it. Oh man, that was painful. 388 million. Ooh boy. But look at the integrity now. It's gone to, yeah, it's one, yeah. Okay, power plant then. So we're going to go with 8 Bs because we think that's enough, right? And yeah, look, it's 100 million difference. But if the 8B is sufficient, what are we looking at here in jump speed? 605, 622. So yeah, it's not that big of a difference. So okay, 6B, another 47 million plowed in. Thrusters, no two ways about it. A-rated, and they have to be engineered for a bit more agility. No question about it. Look at that jump range, though. Eh? 6. Oh, God. Imagine how long that would take to get to the Pleiades right now. Well, I'm going to leave the frameshift drive for now. We'll have a look. Right, A-rated support gives us 25 minutes of oxygen just in case we need that, so that's cool. Power disp 8A. Yeah, we're going to max this out as well. A-class grade 8, 24 million. Do it. And you can't change this, that's a shame, isn't it? Because you always get the biggest one first. Okay. So let's just pop into the... I just want to have a look at this. Pop into the galaxy map, and I should be somewhere at Electra. Okay. Plot that route. Oh, did it say that it couldn't do it? Yeah. You're going to have to select an... Oh, let's see if I can do it by... I'll have to use economy. Oh, it failed. Now, here's the thing, right? Even using an economical route, the route fails. If I send my Anaconda to Electra, I bet you I can still get it transferred. Right. Let's have a look. Just checking out the chat, guys. I don't want to be ignoring you. Yeah, the flak, with the flak shreds, only one person in the wing needs the flak, because it, no, not the flak, the other thing, the shutdown field neutralizer, only one needs that. For the flak, yeah, I am, oh, maybe, yeah, I'll have to have a look at the flak. Maybe I need that on one of my other is it Hardpoint thing? Yeah. We'll have to have a look at that. We'll have to arrange between us on the wing who's taking care of the swarm and whatnot. Yeah, we better do the frameshift drive. So we're running at 605. That's pretty rubbish. So obviously maxing that out. Oh wow, 12.8. Woo! So engineered, what's that going to go to? 18, 17, 17, 18 probably, with a good roll. If you get a good roll with thermal resist with the reactives, you can have around 30% resistance for all attack types. I'm not quite sure what we're going to be rolling for the reactive. Let me just have a quick look. What's the other one? Reinforced. I'm not sure whether we're going to go reinforced or thermal. I haven't decided yet, but it's something I'm going to be chatting with my wingmates with, and because they've already done the Corvette thing and they've already been out there and tested all this stuff, and so they're kind of the guys to go to on this. And I've lost my chat. Hold on, there we go. I'll be lucky with 17, 18, yeah, probably. I'm maybe a bit too optimistic. I would fly to Maya Anaconda. Yeah, I think I'm going to be taking the Anaconda there, and in fact, I can take the 6A frameshift drive that's already engineered out of the Anaconda, put it into this while I'm drifting around the bubble, engineering this thing. I'll just swap them over, or at least I'll transfer the one out of the Anaconda, because that's got a really good engineer's roll on it. So I think I'll do that. Right, let's carry on here then. Sensors working overtime. Yeah. That's an old song, by the way. So exchange for 8 A's. Alright then. So that's that done. Optionals. Shield generator. Yes, I think you'll find that the shield generator... No, that's not the right line, is it? I was going to do a line from Star Wars there. Will be fully operational when your friends arrive. But it wasn't the shield generator, was it? I don't think so. I've just gone blank on that line from Star Wars. Okay, so buy weaves because they regenerate super fast. Yep, cargo. Let's go and take some stuff to the Thargoid. Oops, I don't want to do that. I want to sell that. Right. Guess what we're getting now? For what it's worth. Personally, I would rather use this for another hull reinforcement. But there you go. Yeah, of course it's the Death Star. I don't know why my brain blanked on that. The Death Star will be fully operational. What was that line, that other one with Luke Skywalker? Where Luke says, your overconfidence is your weakness. And the Emperor says, your faith in your friends is yours. I remember little lines like that. So, we're going for a fighter hangar. 7D. Which gives us, hold on, 2 vehicle slots, but it doesn't tell you how many. This particular version can reproduce it. Yeah, so you got 30 fighters here, so I guess that's 15 reproductions of each. Yeah, that's pretty good. Fully operational battle station. Yeah, I can't remember the exact line, the fully operational, but yeah. Yeah, we'll have the 13 amp fuse back in before your friends arrive. So, now we're going to stick in a couple of AX fighters. Again, I don't know why Frontier restricted the purchase of these to here. Because it means unless you're elite ranked somewhere, you cannot come in and buy an AX fighter. I think that's a bit unfair, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's a bit unfair. Rob, am I getting a 1AX and a GU97? Is that the plan? So that the GU97 can... Where is the GU97 anyway? Up here. Look at this little thing. It looks like a little drone. No, it's got point defense. Okay. You can do, yeah? Yeah, for all the good it bloody does. Which one am I getting then? Rogue 1. Which one? I don't know which one to get. There's a few choices here. Pulse and chaff. Beam and heat sink. Yeah. Fixed plasmas and chaff. And fixed pulse and point defense. Which one? One with PD. Okay. Well. All right. Is this just to help then with the what do you call it? God, caustic missiles. I had cruise missiles in my head there. Do you know what? I don't know. Yeah, I might stick with 2AX because it's going to be too much for my brain to think about. Yeah, I've got 3 point defenses on the thing. I'm going to get 2 of these because otherwise when I'm sending out the fighters I'm going to have to decide which one to send out and is it ready, is it printed yet? It's too much overwhelm. Alright, so for the next slot, this is when we start doing the hull reinforcements. So let's do it. Although you can only go to 5 on these. This is where we go. So the integrity right now, hold on, let's before we get this. Right, the integrity is 1295. Okay, so that's before we start. So let's get going with this. So this is increasing it already by 400, and when they are engineered, they seriously make a difference. And in this 6 slot, class 6 slot, we're going to do another 5. And same again. Yeah, you have you have to hull tank for these Thargoids. It's no good going in with a shield tank and not a hull tank. It's I don't think it's going to work. Right, this one we want a module reinforcement. At least we're going to have one of those on there. Okay, and this one is going to be another hull. Okay, let me just sell all this crap because I pretty much think I'm not going to need it. Empty military compartments. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, wow. Okay, got 2 of those there. Right, so put another one in, you reckon? Oh yeah, you can tank both on the vet. Yeah, you can. But I've got all the shield boosters on, so I'm hoping that's going to be enough. So you reckon to put another module one here and then fill these up with hulls, right? Okay. That probably means I won't hit my 6,000 integrity goal, which I really want to do. This one, yeah. I want to really hit the have an integrity of 6,000. Obviously that's going to rely on engineer rolls, some good ones, and to get those I'm going to have to be in a position to have enough materials to do multiple rolls on each and not just rely on one roll, you know, per item. That's no good. Let's see if we can get to... Do you think we'll get to 4,000? Unengineered? I think so, right? Yeah. So, 4225 integrity, which is unengineered. So once all these have been engineered, this is going to increase quite significantly, I would say. But you cannot engineer the modules, just the hulls. I wonder if that's coming with the new engineers. I wonder if that is coming. So you've got 6,080 megajoules on yours, but do you have the twin module reinforcements? Because that's going to give me, what, 60% on... This gives me 60% protection. So does this. So I've got 120% protection, correct? But the integrity is different. Yeah, going back to what we were saying before, in the court here, we've got the power plant. This is the heaviest one at 128 tons. The integrity is 180. But if I go to the better, in quotes, power plant, the integrity is 165 only. So it's less. And that's why I went with the bees, because it's the bee's knees. Okay, I think we are done the liveries. I don't know what I've got here installed, if I've got anything useful in my store room. I've got a couple of hull reinforcement packages already engineered, but they're 3s. Did we have any 3s? I think we had one, didn't we? I don't know. Let's have a look, see if I've got any more. I've got a hull reinforcement package, but that's the one for the gunship, and it's over in Electra. So that's going to need to be transferred if I want that one, and I'd just rather leave it there, to be honest. Let's have a look here. I should have checked the store earlier, but we can certainly take this away and sell it, and then just transfer this one. Oh, we got two here. Which has got the better one then? This one. Yep, this is the better one. So 4398 already. And how are we doing on shields? So integrity 4,400 for the sake of 2, and the shields are 1,028. That needs to be engineered. So I am now going to call up the ED engineer third-party tool. Let me see if I can maybe even put that on screen for you. Where is it? Oh, okay, it's popped up on my screen here. Okay, I'm just going to drag it onto my middle monitor, and let's see, where's Elite Dangerous Desktop? Where are you? Here. I don't know if I've got the, oh yes, the YouTube chat needs to go on. Hold on guys, it just requires a little bit of fiddling because I've got a lot of crap running here. Okay, I'm just going to transition over and see if we can do this. Yee. How do I get this? There we go. Alright, so it shows you for my two accounts, Oliver Hardy and Rusty Dog. So it shows you my materials and my data that I have and how much I have of each. So for example, in the data, 38 cracked industrial firmwares. Yee, that's a nice amount. What's the other one? Modded embedded firmware, 39 of those, which is good for some of these upgrades we're going to be doing. So let's see if I can do my shields. No, I need to do Felicity first, don't I? The FSD drive. That's important. So frameshift drive, increased FSD range to grade 5. I can craft 2. Why? Because I need data mined wake exceptions. They're very common. So if I have a wake scanner, I can quickly pick up a couple of those. They're easy to come by. And if I was able to pick up a couple of those, I've got manipulators and arsenic. I can maybe pick up 2 of these, and that will give me 8 data mined wake exceptions. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Let's come out. Yeah. Let's have a look. So data mined wake exceptions. Oh yeah, they are very rare. Damn. 2 rolls might be enough. It might be. But what I might do... It's 100 light years or so, isn't it, over to Desiat? And in this damn thing... I might... What if I store the reactive armor? Just to give me a bit of a bigger jump range than 11.5. The other way, of course, is to get the Anaconda, store its FSD, put another one on, and then go over to Felicity's facility. Try saying that 10 times twice. 10 times twice. 10 times fast. Yeah. I think I need to get the Anaconda to do this, to be honest. So, oh god. Shields, right, let's have a look at shields. Let's have a look at shields. Okay, so ED engineer, so shields. Let's take a look at shields before we do anything. Shield generator. Where are you? Shield generator. So I'm going for... What is it that takes the shields down on the from the Thargoid? It's not thermal, is it? It's more kinetic, isn't it, from the Thargoid? Wouldn't I be better off with kinetic, or just reinforced, I guess? Reinforced or kinetic? I can craft one. Yes, he says, but I don't know what you're saying yes to. I don't know what you're saying yes to. So I can do one of these because I need improvised components. And thermal, I don't think thermal resistance is any use to anybody. It is in PvE. It's brilliant for PvE, but no good for the Thargoids. Probably this one, kinetic resistance, right? I can do 5 of those. What do you reckon, Mr. Peculiar? Kinetic or reinforced? It's not going to matter that much, I don't suppose. Improvised components I am down on. The only thing this lacks is telling you where to get or how to get the stuff like an Ara does. No, yeah, Rob, you're talking about shield boosters. These are my shield generators. This is for the bi-weaves. What do you have on your bi-weaves? Two reinforced and 2 resistance augmented. Yeah, for the resistance augmented though, I don't know, I think I could have gone with a lesser. I don't know though. Like the ODs or OEs. But again, like, you know, maybe the integrity's better on these OAs. So reinforced. Okay, well I've got one roll on reinforced, and that's at Lee Chung. So it's one roll and that's it. So we have to hope we get a decent one. How far is he? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Mr. Chung. $121. Oh boy, we have to change this back to here. And use jet cones if there are any. Wait a minute, how did you get there? What the hell's going on here? Oh, I thought I had him here. I do have his system, but I don't know what it's called. See, I have the names afterwards, which is a stupid way to do it. Ah, here we go. Trader's Rest. Oh, I can't do it. Obviously, I can't do it because I don't have a fuel scoop, so this thing's going nowhere. The only way this ship is making it to Electra is with a ship transfer. It doesn't have a fuel scoop, so it's going nowhere. So we are going to have to sit ourselves into the Anaconda, which means stripping the shields. I'm trying to think what I can take off this and put on the Anaconda, and have the Anaconda do a few runs, or something that I can do right now, because all of that messing around with engineers and taking this there, and maybe I'm gonna have to take out I'm going to have to go into outfitting. If I want to take this ship out, I'm going to have to store or remove this and put a fuel scoop in there just for now, so I can at least get around, you know. Well, put one in the size 6, yeah, makes no difference. 7 makes just same, it's the same thing, but just 7 makes things faster. Get a fuel scoop in there and I'll be scooping really quick. So I might as well just swap it out. Stick a fuel scoop in temporarily. Right down to the max. So 80 million. Oh, lovely. Wait a minute though. The scoop rate is 1.25. This is alright. 60 million less. But it weighs more. Let's have a look at the you might be right with the class 6. Let's have a look. 25 million. Yeah, the rate is slower than the 7B, but it doesn't weigh as much. Okay, let's get a scoop on this thing. Right. How many jumps was it? Wow. The first thing is Felicity Farseer, clearly, because you need your big jump range in order to get around to do all the other engineers. So let's call up ED Engineer again, and we'll do that first. So let's go to FSD. Oh, keep going up, use this. Frame shift drive, and we want a grade 5 increased jump range. There's a grade 4. I can craft 16 grade 4s. That ain't bad. Where's the 5s? I wish to put, there's no order here. Frame shift drive, I'm probably missing it. There you go. I can craft 2, but of the 4 I can craft 16. I should stick on a bloody awake scanner on this Corvette, and maybe I can pick up one of these as I'm jumping around. Let's go to Felicity then. Oh, this is going to take a little while, isn't it? Now I know that she's at Farseer, so what are we looking at here? 14 jumps. 14 jumps, all that just because to get 2 rolls. Let's do it. And then it's probably going to be, what, 10? 10 jumps back, maybe, if we get a decent enough roll. I don't know what instance I'm in, you know. I don't know if I'm in my group, open play. I have no idea what I'm in.
Detachment complete. Exit the station quickly and safely.
Aye, that's the intention, lad. Ooh, hello. Where are you going? And then, obviously, thrusters need doing. Grade 5 dirty drives, no question about it. So outfitting, yeah, fairly straightforward. Fairly straightforward. Space Daisy. I don't know. Something I wanted to show you. Yeah. Haha. Let me just get this. Let me just do this jump and I'll show you this thing. Yeah. You're gonna get to see me all blurred in a minute. Oh, by the way, how's the stream? Has it sharpened up, or it's not blurry, is it? what did you install in Hardpoints? I installed... that was because my mouse was focused on screen number 3. Hardpoints, I have 3 beam lasers, AX multi-cannons, AX missile racks. There you go. Just all the anti-Thargoid stuff. Yeah, let me show you this before I make the next jump. In my office, where I work, obviously, we have on the second floor, not that that's important, but we have a mirror on the wall. And I hadn't noticed it. I walk past this mirror every single day, and I've never noticed this until the other day. And I just said to my boss, who comes on the live chat now and again, and I said, what does that mirror look like to you? And he said, I don't know. And then I told him what I thought it looked like, and he went, bloody hell, yeah, it does, but not in that voice. I'm going to show you the mirror, and the reflection is me taking the picture with my iPhone, although I'm a bit blurry. Check out this mirror, guys, and you tell me what it reminds you of. Yes, I don't know if it's a Cyclops or a Basilisk mirror, but yeah, it's friendly. I can definitely say that. But that's our mirror. And I said, it looks like a Thargoid. And he said, oh god, yeah. So we have a Thargoid mirror in the office. Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that. I thought it was pretty cool. And the coincidence of it, you know. I'll have to go and get a piece of paper and paint the middle of it so it looks like the Thargoid, and then put an orange sticker on one of the petals so it looks like an exposed heart. Oh, Thargoid bobbleheads, I mean, they've got to come, right? They have to happen. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, you know, if you get a Thargoid mirror, you need reflective armor. Get it? Reflective? No? Okay. See? It's no good when I'm making them up on the spot, you see. That was terrible. Wrap some Christmas... Yeah, an orange Christmas light. How cool would that be? And then light it up at night or something and just take a picture. I'll see if I can... my boss will probably kill me. I'll see if I can maybe turn it more into a Thargoid. Put some green lights and an orange light on it or something. Yeah, I don't know if it's an antique mirror. I'm not sure. I think it's a pretty old one, but it still works. It can't be that old because the reflection's in colour. Okay, so God, let's put the orbit lines on. I'm quite used to having to fuel scooping without the orbit lines. I'm pretty good at doing that. No, he doesn't play Elite. If he had the time, I think he might do. But he knows all about my channel and my exploits. Not exploits. Yeah, exploits, but not in the exploit term that we use it in Elite Dangerous. My adventures. Let's put it that way. And yeah, he's been on the live chat a few times. He is a good boss. Yeah, he is a very good boss. Very nice guy. He asks me when I go in on Monday morning, did you go Thargoid hunting, you know, did you do this? And how many bosses ask you when you go into work on Monday if you've been Thargoid hunting? Yeah, he's into like games like Civilization and stuff like that. He likes those kind of games. But I think if he had a joystick and time on his hands, because let's face it, Elite Dangerous is a time sink, no question. You need time on your hands to get the best out of this, you know. And if you don't have the hours to put in that other people do, then you know your progress isn't going to be as quick. That's obvious. Thankfully, it's not like a race or anything, which is, I don't know. I've never felt any time pressures to advance in the game. You know, oh, I've got to get an anaconda before this, you know, before the end of the month, or I have to do this within. I've never felt any time pressures in Elite Dangerous at all, because with the plan that they have, there's plenty of time to do it all. And the one thing I really didn't want to do was get Triple Elite too early. I think that would spoil it for me. So I got the trade one first. I got Elite. My exploration one I could probably do fairly easily. I don't think it would take too much to finish that last 47%. And the Rear Admiral, the last 6%, I can do that in a day. Literally, I can do that. I could have that done by tomorrow, no problem. That last 6%, easy. Easy. It would take me most of the day, probably maybe 5 or 6 hours, to be honest. Yeah, I could do it in 5 or 6 hours. The last thing I want though is to have it all done and then sit down and go, now what? Now what do I do? So thankfully we've got Thargoids to deal with, and the goal now is to take down the Basilisk. Whether it can be done in a wing of 4, I don't think yet. Maybe, I don't know, has it been done? I don't know. I haven't seen any videos of Basilisks being taken down with one wing, but possibly with the large missiles that's coming. Who knows? It might make it possible. If all the pilots in the wing are, you know, are at least pretty well skilled, I would say, or experienced, let's put it that way. Let me just scoop this lot up here. You don't, no, I don't know. At the moment, I don't think we can do it with one wing. With two, you know. Kiwi! Kiwi's made it. G'day. That's the only accent you'll get out of me on that one. I'm no good at it. Right. So Kiwi, we are in the vet. We are in my Goid blasting vet, and I need to get it engineered now. So this is my focus, I think, now in Elite Dangerous for a while. Whether it will be fully up to spec engineered by next week for the next stream, I don't know. I have other things going on in real life at the moment. But if I can do it for next week, I certainly will. Hopefully try and have it in some form. At least have the shields, thrusters and hull reinforcements done. What's your secret with the Combat Elite? I'm deadly at 11%. Seems an age. Okay, I can help you out here because I was helped out, so I'll pass it on. Go, if you want to take, right, obviously, if you're deadly and you're 11%, it's gonna, yeah, thanks Kiwi for giving that one away. Jesus. Didn't give me a time to say it. If you're deadly 11%, it's going to take you so much time to get up to elite compared to what it took to get you from dangerous to deadly and stuff like that. But yes, go and see some Hors. I mean, go to Hors, Hors here. I'm not going to lose my path here, but just type in Hors and go there and go to the compromised nav beacon, and you'll find some highly ranked ships there, deadlies, elites and stuff, and just Just pew pew until your hand cramps up and can't take any more. I don't know, it'll take a while though, because I was at deadly 83%, I think 83, and I spent some time at horse. I'm going to say horse. Yeah, horse. I spent some time. Stop it, Rusty. Stop. You can't say those things on a live stream. Right. Yeah, I spent some time there, and it took me a while. It took me a few afternoons now to do it, and I made elite. The last few percentage of deadly, I made it there. Yeah. It's 10% in 8 hours. That's pretty much kind of the rate. It was a couple of afternoons. I didn't spend too much on it. A few hours for a couple of afternoons, and I got there. So yeah, that's a good place to do it. Her fang. Yeah, combat. Well, the thing with the combat elite is like we said, you'll have to take down as many ships between deadly and elite as you probably did between mostly harmless and deadly. So that's the thing. It kind of feels like it exponentially goes up. And before I jump to, is it Kitchall? I need to field scoop. Otherwise, Fatini will have to be called out. And I don't want to disturb her wine. Do you know, the interdictions are a bit of a letdown at the moment. By that I mean the evasion of them. It's too easy to evade. In my Beluga, when I was doing the passenger missions, I got interdicted. I was taking some dodgy passengers, and I got interdicted left, right and centre all the time, and I evaded every single one. And it's like, there's no challenge. It should be at least some kind of, it's like sometimes you're just not going to do it. Oh, she's on a rescue. Yep. There's no rest for the fuel rats. It's so cool that you have things like that in this game, isn't it? Like a player group that says, let's do this, let's help people who run out of fuel. And you might think there's not going to be much call for it, but there is, isn't there? Because you get newbies, who haven't managed their fuel, or they've made a mistake and jumped to the wrong system or something, and they can't get out. And I have blown up a ship once, self-destructed because I ran out of fuel once, very early, before the fuel rats existed. It's so cool that they do that, and that they're kind of on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and if you're in the far side of the galaxy, they'll come and help you. It's awesome. How do you call them? I'm sure if you Google fuel rats, it'll take you there. They've got a web page, and I believe they have an internet relay chat, an IRC chat, I think. They've got a group there. Yeah, having one as a friend helps. But yeah, they've got a web page, and then they put you into contact with somebody, and you tell them where you are, and of course, and then they send somebody out. And yeah, fuelrats.com, there you go. And it doesn't matter how far out you are in the galaxy, they'll come for you. I mean, how cool is that? the amount of time they have to give up, and you can imagine what their ships are like, you know, for jump range and all that stuff. They must have some serious jump ranges on their ships. I think Frontier should give the fuel rats a class 6 or grade 6 FSD increase, so, and only they have access to it, so they can have engine FSD ranges in the 70s and 80s for their long distances. I think they should be recognized like that and given some special FSD boost. But there you go. That's just what I think. How many jumps have we got to go before? 2. It's crazy, isn't it? Because my Anaconda will get to Desiat in 2 jumps from Shinra to Desra. And this took, was it 16? I can't remember. 16 jumps. Or 11 or 16? No, 16 wasn't it? Yeah. Let's see if we get a really good roll. This whole engineer thing is getting a bit too religious for my liking. Bloody RN Jesus and God rolls. Poof. What's going on? Anyway, here we are. Desiat. Yeah, maybe Shreds. Probably need to give the rats a couple of stations, or maybe some way of getting themselves transferred from one to another place. I don't know. Or a mega ship. Once we're able to buy mega ships, I don't know how much they're going to be. Probably running to billions. But once, yeah, the fuel rats will probably buy a mega ship, and then they can hyper jump it to wherever the hell they like. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. But once the mega ships come in, my intention is at some point soon, I would like to start an official Rusty Dog player group. I don't know what you guys think of that. A player group, maybe get our own, if I ask nicely, maybe get our own station called Rusty's Outpost or something like that. Can you call them out for a flat tire? Yeah, you know what? If you could, I would have called them today because I needed them today. Yeah, I'd like to have a Rusty player group, and of course, all of you guys are welcome. In fact, I would hope you would all my subscribers would come on that one. I don't know what the limit would be. Oops, I don't know what the limit would be on that. The dog's house. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? The dog's house. I want the word Rusty in it though. Rusty's kennel. I don't know. Maybe some point in the future I can get something with Rusty on it in the game. A base or a mega ship, or I don't know, something would be nice. Yeah, the den. Now Felicity's been good to me in the past. Oh, overshooting again. Felicity has complained at me for overshooting. I don't even know why I just said that. Right, so she has given me some good rolls in the past on my FSD, particularly on the Anaconda. I got a really good roll on that, where everything went beyond the blue. A Thargoid ship. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be like a defector. Oh, is it the new Wolves of Jonah? You see, I'd like something like that. An asteroid base would be cool. I'll have to speak to Frontier and see if they can, I don't know, maybe I'm not big enough in the Elite Dangerous world to warrant something like that. Right, let's see how much of a dog's dinner we can make of this. I think my angle is a bit too steep at the moment, so I'm just going to... Yeah, I thought it might be, so we're going to have to nose it down. Do. Come on. Don't you dare hit the drop zone. What are we at now? 45. Oh, yes! I find that even if you're cruising down here in the orbital cruise, by cruising I mean being in the blue zone, it can still drop you out too fast, and I hate it when it does that. And so I stay in the orange zone now. Oh, it's gone down to 40 degrees. Well, it's not too bad. Let's level this up. It's weird knowing that I'm in this Corvette and it's not the bark of Merlin. I should call it the yelp of Rusty. And there's my pad.
Granted. Proceed to landing pad 05.
Yeah, I better not hit that aerial again. Last time I hit that, everybody's TVs went off. They were watching Space 3999. Oh, shut up. Right. I've made a complete Rusty's dinner of this. Come on. Okay, it's not too bad. Do you guys remember watching, I mean some of the older guys I suppose might remember watching Space 1999? They were some of the best ships ever, the Eagle transporters. What a wicked design that was. I used to like those and the Colonial Viper from Battlestar Galactica. Those were my favourite ships when I was watching sci-fi growing up. Godfather 2.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints.
You come to my base, huh? No, I can't. Godfather 2. Yeah. I found the best station name a few months back. It's called Obvious Target. Really? Is that for real? Oh, the Romulan Warbird. Yeah, that does look very, very good. That's a nice looking ship, isn't it? Along with the Enterprise D. Best looking Enterprise, I reckon. You made it out of Lego. Wow, how did you do the front bit? It must have been a big one. Oh, that would have been cool. Be nice if you had a photo of that. Right. Let's go and see what we can get on the old... Right, what I've done, I purposely refueled so that we'd know what the proper jump range is. And there it is, 1165. So, ooh, we've got other things we can do here. Although not very much. I can do a grade 3 dirty drive for now. I've probably got enough materials for that. Okay, so... here we go. Come on, Felicity. I brought you a box of Terry's Thargoid. Oh, good. Yes, yes, yes. I knew it was going to be good because the reds were bad. So I knew it was going to be good. Oh, yeah, it's not finished yet. Oh, Yes, not bad. I'm not quite done with you yet though. Let me just take a look, see what the window is. It's a small one. I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to have to be happy with that. There's plenty of opportunity here to improve, but here, unless you get a secondary, I don't think so. A secondary effect would knock it out the ballpark here. Yeah. Yes, I will, Kiwi. I'll do that. In fact, I might pop into chat in a little while so that we've got some other voices going on. Obvious target. That is so cool. Yeah. Man, I can't even... I used to... Lego was something I used to mess with as a kid, and it's the best toy ever invented, surely. Right? I mean, there's nothing better, because for kids, it stimulates the creativity in the mind. For me, Lego's the best toy that's ever existed. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I will do that, guys. I will jump into chat at some point. Ooh, 17.25. Well, that's okay, right? That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, actually. I think I got a pretty good run there. I think that was pretty good. Considering that was only with one roll. Should we do another one? What am I lacking here? Oh no, not that one. Data mined wake exceptions. Alright, I can pick some of those up later. I'll put it on my shopping list. Okay, so yeah, what the hell? Let's try it. The chances are slim, but hey, you never know, right? Let's do it. Oh well, it's worth a shot though. Definitely worth a shot. The mass is down though. Yeah, I'm losing 4% optimized. No, not taking that. What I'd like to see here, before you accept or discard, is that you can go here and you have a jump range, and then it shows you something in red, which is what the jump range would be if you accepted the roll. But you don't get any clues, so we're discarding that one. So I need some data mined wake exceptions. Let's do the engines for now anyway. Dirty drives. Is that all I've got? Specialized? I thought I picked up loads of those. Okay, let's get something like this. So top and bottom ones I think count here. Top one certainly. That's not too bad. We'll give it another blast. I'm not gonna do too many of these because I am gonna be jumping up to grade 5. So I'm not gonna be wasting too much. I'll give it another go. If I can get in that little blue and these improve. Come on, come on. Nah, not quite. One more. It does feel like a casino, you know? Just another 50 pence in the machine. Ooh. Nah, optimal mass is down. Power draw, nah. Ooh, okay. Okay, you convinced me. Oh, jeez, what happened there? That's got to be better, right? Look at that. Why can't it do that on a grade 5? Yeah, I'm not bothered about the rest. I'm going to be going up to grade 5 soon anyway, so it doesn't matter. Shield boosters, no point right now. Sensors, no, nothing to do there. Power plant. What do you require? Sulfur, go on. Might as well. I have to remember that I need to re-engineer these. There you go, not bad. Alright, so what do we have now? So 84%, it's pretty good. 17.25 there. Yeah, not too bad. Thrusters, I don't know what speed we're going to be getting yet, but I can find out. No, no. If I go into outfitting, I'm going to have to go into the hangar. Don't want to do that. Hey, Felicity, you want these? You want these? 10 grand. See? I treat you right. Okay, so what else can we engineer? Lightweight sensors really do make a massive difference, but I don't know how it's going to affect integrity. I want to keep the integrity up so that they don't, you know, we don't lose them during the Thargoid fight. But lightweight sensors really does make a massive difference. It can really chop up a lot of weight. Heratani does G5 power plants. I'm trying to think what the next thing I should be looking at is. Let's take a look. Let's try and do this backwards a little bit if we can. Right, this is the next closest engineer probably. No, mean. Who's at mean? Who's mean? I might know from the name of the place. I don't know these off by heart, unfortunately. Phoenix Base. Ramtar. Okay. What does he do? Let's plot it anyway and just see what he does. I probably should be using Inara for this. Defenses and limpets, so yeah. I'm trying to think who to go to next. I guess I want grade 5 shields really. And that is Mr. Chung, is it not? Okay, so we have a grade 5, we got that done, so we can close that off. Shield generator then. Did we say we were going for reinforced shields? I guess, yeah we did, here we go. Lee Chung. Right, how far is Lee away from us right now then? Let's take a look. Damn. Damn. He's lax, yeah, he's in Laxac and 2 smoking barrels, so that's quite a distance away. Should we do it? What was it again? Yeah. I got all that way just for one roll. Phew. And it's probably more economical for me to get some improvised components first and then go there. Thrusters is Palin. He's quite a distance away. So I guess the Dweller for the Charge Enhanced Distributor is Professor. Let's have a look up here. I forgot what I'm looking for, to be honest, but I'll know it when I see it. Ah, hull. Okay, so heavy duty reinforcement grade 5. I can craft 1 because I need, oh god, I need all of those. Core dynamic composites I had loads of at one point. Tungsten as well. Oh, I need to do some serious sourcing. core dynamics composites, I know where they are. High grade emissions in, is it boom systems? Boom systems with industry, is that it? Industry extraction or something like that? I can't remember. And then you go right out, 60, 70, 80,000 light seconds from the star, drop into high grades. I think that's that one. Well, let's put it this way. The main thing I need to do is shields and the hulls. The hulls obviously not going to do that on the stream, so I guess we should make our way over to Laxac and do that. And get the shields done. I don't know what... Look at this, a floating rock there. I don't know if, you know, the one roll's going to be enough. It won't be enough for me, I'm sure.
Disengaged. Commence departure.
I'm always going to want something a little bit better. Distributor. Oh, well, that's not what I meant to do. There you go. Yeah, distributor as well is something that needs doing. And that was quite dweller. Oh, where's the dweller? Oh, wrong button. Let's have a look, see where the dweller is. Okay, maybe he's on the way. Maybe we can go and see him on the way. So, power distributor. So, Kiwi and Clopster. No, Old Peculiar, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up now between all the bloody names. So yeah, Kiwi guy and Old Peculiar. What have you got on your modified distributors? Is it did you reinforce them? Yo, word man. Yeah, we can go there first, I guess. Hey Goat Man, how you doing? Dana, aka Brad Pitt. Right. Where we hit, how many jumps? 11. Oof, it's still quite a distance then. Right, I'm going to bring these guys in on Discord and see if see what they've got on their ships. Let's have a look. Hi guys.
Hey.
All right.
I heard your question, but we're kind of void busting at the moment.
We're busting a goid at the minute.
He's
Oh
busting.
right.
He's
So
busting.
I'm looking at going to get my distributor done if I've got the materials. What add-on are you putting on yours? Or do
You want it armoured, so you get a better integrity.
Over just your charge enhanced.
Oh no! I'm on 13. Let's get out. Let's get out.
I'm on 15. I need to get out too.
So, charge enhanced or reinforced? And charge enhanced in general, yeah, for all three systems.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. There we go. Okay, so power distributor. This is, guys, if you haven't got AD Engineer, get it, because this is just so handy. Let me just take this chat off, guys. Sorry. Yeah, just get this program. It's so handy. Power distributor, charge enhanced. That's grade 3. That's no good. Charge enhanced grade 5. I can craft 8 at the dweller. Cracked industrials, plenty. Exquisite focus crystals, plenty. Chemical manipulators. You have no idea how many of those I sold during my passenger missions. Oh my god. I must have sold about 100 of them. Okay, well, yep, we'll go and do that then. Charge enhanced over at the dweller. Let's do that. Yeah, the money pit. Yeah. Yes, a name for the old Corby. Godfather too. Hi Darren. Where would you say is the best system to bounty hunt? Phew, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Best system to bounty hunt? Anywhere that's not anarchy. Wait a minute. I might be able to help you here. There is a system that I go to. It's got tons of CNAVs and CNAV. It's got reses, tons of them. Let me see if I can pick it up from here. I think I know which one it is by the rubbish that I put in the brackets here. I think I've just written something like loads of reses. No, Timblederis, that's one I go to a lot, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Oh, I said that I would know it when I saw it, but I clearly don't. I don't know what that's for. Go here, broker. I have no idea what the hell I've put that there for. This one, Ao Guang, has got compromised nav beacon, conflict zones, and hazardous high reses. Where's that one I used to go to? It had loads. I mean, it was saturated with res sites and stuff. Absolutely tons of them. There you go. This one. Try this one. L258-146. If you want to do bounty hunting. Basically because there's just loads and loads of reses in there. So you can jump from one to another if you're not getting any luck on one. Just try that. Or whatever anybody else suggests in the chat there. Yeah, I would give this one a go. It's not far from Shinrata. I don't know where you're based, but it's 90 light years from Shinrata, so it's there. It's in boom state at the moment, and plenty to do in there. Come on. You got all those. I think pretty much most of these have got reses on them, so there's enough to keep you busy. So yeah, give that a go. Other than that, there's plenty of different places. You're not going to be stuck for just look in systems that have got ringed planets, because that's where the resource extraction sites are going to be. Compromised nav beacons are good, but obviously not in Anarchy, because you're not going to get paid in Anarchy. And make sure you have, unless you have a kill warrant scanner, make sure you have a kill warrant scanner on your ship, obviously, and scan all the ships before you open fire, and that way you will get as much money as possible. I haven't really seen this ship on the outside yet. In Arctic ice. It's probably going to look orange in here, isn't it? Yeah, it's orange. I thought it might be. But at least it's going to be visible. No question about that. Don't forget to fuel scoop, Rusty. Lee, where did the Leo Sayer song come off? Oh, the software for the engineer overview, it's called ED Engineer, all one word. ED Engineer. Hi. Oh God, I hate this. No good. Leach. I don't know whether to pronounce the J or not. Mr. Coffee. Hello, Mr. Coffee. Let me see if I can bring this back for you. Hold on. The problem with this, right, is that there's no settings or about, or there's nothing where you can click and it'll tell you the website to get it from and stuff like that. There's no about. Oh, hold on. No. There's nothing here, man. Reset, lock window. Nah, nothing. Nope. 0. But if you do a search, you will find it, definitely. Hi, Doc Pepper. We're on our way to the dweller. Get this power distributor up. Loot. Okay, loot. I will remember that. Loot. Yeah, I say I'll remember it, but I probably won't. Loot. Yeah, Google's very good at finding that stuff for you. Yeah, AD engineers super handy. And the moment, like, for example, if you're in a SRV and you know you've picked up some bronzite, chronite, something, whatever, and you have like I can put the ED engineer on my other screen, on my right hand screen. The moment you roll over and pick it up and collect it, it updates on the program immediately. So it might say, you know, for example, reinforced shields, you can craft 3 and you're short of tungsten, for example, and you roll over and pick up 3 tungsten, it'll change to you can craft 5 immediately. It'll do it in real time, so it keeps a track of everything that you've got, your materials and your data. It's a very, very handy program, and it's constantly scanning the Elite Dangerous journal, I guess. So it knows the moment you pick something up. Oh, Lee, what's going on with you, man? You're a nutter. What is this? Oh God, I need to... Okay. Please tell me this is a scoopable star. Where did it go? I got no fuel. See, talking to you guys, I forget to... Oh, thanks Fox Tech for putting that up. If I can't scoop from this, I'm not screwed. I can still get around it. Please scoop. Cool, that was lucky. Yeah, I've been close to needing a fuel rack. The worst one is when you jump into another system. You got low fuel. You know you can scoop from the star that you're going to go into, and the moment you jump in, you get that voice saying, "Fuel tank drained." That's when you know you've cut it really close. I've had that a good few times. But as long as you know what you're doing, you know you're pretty much okay. How are we doing? 5 jumps. That's not too bad. And hopefully the other engineer, the one that does the shields, the Lee Chung, he's probably not too far away. Hopefully not in the opposite direction. Oh, I need to replot my route here. Here we go. Right. What is that? Flaccidorus? Flaccidorus. Wow. I don't think I've ever been there. I think I would definitely have remembered that name. I never at any point thought I would have two Corvettes and not have a cutter. I'm having to go between these two. This might generate a little bit of heat. And I don't have any heat sinks either. Oh, what am I doing? Come on, come on. There, we made it. We took a little bit of heat there. It was the quickest way through. Man, I bet I've lost a bit of modules there. Yep, couple. No problem. I love that those things can happen. You get these two stars super close together. I could have put some marshmallows outside there, couldn't I, and got those toasted on the way past. So yeah, it's going to take a while, I think, to engineer this, but once I get all the components I need, for example, the hull reinforcements, I'm low on every material there. So the way I do it is I'll say focus one day on getting one thing, so like tungsten, and I'll just spend maybe a few hours just focusing on that. And then, although tungsten should be fairly quick to get hold of, just find a planet with a decent amount on and you're away. And then the core composites, whatever they are, again, I'll just spend another day or an afternoon on those, and then do the other ones, and until I've got a decent amount of everything. But I think my storage is brimming at the moment, so if I can do a bit of engineering beforehand, just to deplete some of the data store and the material store, that's going to help. I had to actually get rid of 6 modified embedded firmwares and 6 cracked industrial firmwares the other day because I had too many of them. I had like 40, and I thought it's too much to have. And yet it wasn't too long ago where I had a video where I was just saying how horrible it was to be going out looking for cracked industrial firmwares, and I only had 2 at the time. And then I get to that point where I had too many. From 2 to too many. See you, Fox Tech, and thanks for coming. Or at least have the mats for synthesizing premium fuel boost. Yeah. Lee, you're gonna have to stop spamming my channel, man. I have got 2 module reinforcements on here. I have 2 of them, a 5D and a 4D, and the rest are hull reinforcements. How this ship's going to stack up for me against the Thargoid, I don't know, and I really don't want to put it up against one until I've got it. At least until I've got the shields and the hulls engineered. The rest I'm not too fussed about. Grade 5 thrusters, I think, are a must. Oh, we've got to do the we've got to go to the base now. Hold on. Let's pop in here. Black hide. Of course it's in the opposite direction. It had to be. It always is. It's like when you're really close to your base, to your destination, and you get interdicted and you evade it and 9 times out of 10 you'll be behind your destination and have to turn around. Right, so let's see what the Dweller can do. We've got 8 rolls here, right? So hopefully I won't even have to use half of those if we get a decent one first off. And these engineers, they do like being on the dark side, don't they? It seems like it's never daylight on some of these places. And I'm going to turn upside down because that's the way I sometimes prefer going into orbital cruise. I don't know, I can gauge things a little bit better. And now that I've said that, I'm probably going to make a complete arse of this. There's a decent view though. You've got another planet in the background there. The sun and a super cruise ship. Oh, hold on, here we go. Yes, I nailed it again. 45 degrees. Now that speed needs to come down. That's right, you keep coming down. A bit more. Under 10. There you go. I'm not sure what the limit is. Does anybody know what the speed limit is where Glide decides you're going too fast? I don't know where that marker is. Like, yeah, I have no idea what the speed maximum is for glide mode not to abort, or not, yeah, not to say you're going too fast. Alright, let's get permission.
Docking permission authorized.
Oh, this is
You
great.
may proceed to landing pad 08.
There you go. That's the best traffic control voice, I think. Said that last week, but it is. If anyone's watched season 4 of 24, is it season 4? Season 3. The one with that kid, Berus. Well, Berus's mother. The bad guy was called Marwan. Yeah, and the kid was called Berus.
Warning, landing
Well,
gear
the mother,
box deployed.
the actress who plays the kid's mother, that's her voice. It's identical. Where the hell am I? What's going on here? I just... Oh, there I am on the pad, yeah. Oh, jeez. God. Come on, newbie. Oh. Yeah, well...
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
We all make mistakes, as the Dalek said, climbing off the dustbin. Okay, so let's fix that and refuel that. Alright. Power disps. Ooh, I can get some beam laser goodness here as well. And we're going for charge enhanced G5s. Chemical manipulators. Haulage vessels. Okay. Again, this is good. Like, you go into... I would probably go into a boom state for these. And can you get Anarchy Boom? Anarchy Boom Boom. Yeah, an Anarchy system in a boom state. Is that possible? Anarchy Boom. So if you go to Anarchy Boom, I'm assuming you'll get lots of haulage. And if you have a compromised nav beacon, I don't know about Bunda. Bunda has a CNAV, it's Anarchy, and I'm not sure what state it's in at the moment. But this is where I would go hunting for my haulage vessels to get my chemical manipulators. T7s are very good for this. Type 7s. Type 9s. Yep. So, let's go. Right. Be good to me. Eh. You know what, Lee? I think I've had enough. I'm gonna block you. Bye. See you, Lee. Yes, Dab's Hope. True enough. I know, because I've been there recently. Yeah. Dab's Hope's pretty cool. Right, let's go for another run on that, because it was okay, but I do believe you can go better. Hold on. Charge enhanced power distributor. So why such a big window on the capacities? All right. Whoa, thanks. Lee be spamming. Yeah, Lee be gone. Lee be gone for good. Couldn't behave. On the naughty step. Okay. I think I was fairly tolerant. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, against the Thargoid, I have to remember keeping that mindset that we're not going PvE with this. Well, we are, but it's not ships and ships and ships. It's just a Thargoid, so you have to think of it a little bit differently, I reckon. Yeah, Mark, pretty much. Oh, thanks, Roger. That's cool. I was actually mentioning this today to the guys who wing up with me, that when I was doing my YouTube videos early on, I had a few people telling me that they'd bought the game after watching my videos, and probably other people's, I would say, so not just mine. It's kind of quite flattering, really, and I haven't had that for a while, because I guess the game's been out for a while, so, you know, and there's a lot of YouTubers out there. But yeah, it's kind of cool to know. I hope you enjoy it. I have been thinking about doing a series of videos for the newbies, you know, but I think I would have to do it from the start myself. I don't want to have a sidewinder, you know, in the hangar and say, okay, this is how you start off in the game, this is how to get around the interface, and have 3 billion credits. You know, I think I'd want to do it with them, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we've increased that, but what I don't know is what effect that's going to have, because we haven't had a chance to test anything yet. But what I can do certainly is assign these fire groups now. I'm going to put these beam lasers. This is for the shields of the Thargoid. So what happens is, if you've seen my live streams, with the Thargoid, you'll know. So the idea is to shoot the Thargoids with missiles until the heart is exposed. Then you target the heart and you shoot at the heart with the multi-cannons. Once the heart is killed off, it puts out a shield, which is like a green sparkly thing. And apparently the beam lasers are pretty effective to bring that back down again. And once the shield's down, you then can start repeating the procedure with the missiles until you've exerted the next heart, and then of course it's back on the multi-cannons to take that down. And turreted multi-cannons, for me at least, with the gunship and the dropship, was so much more effective than the fixed ones, partly down to the fact that I'm not that great with the fixed weapons. And the turrets were getting more hits in than I was. So let's put the Xeno scanner on 2 here. I don't know what on the beam lasers, I don't know how long they could have fired before though, but it doesn't matter that, it's how long they charge back up again. So if we go over to Mr. Chungy's, he's over here. So we'll go and see Mr. Chungy. Good morning, Will C. from Australia. Wow. There's a few people from Australia that tune in. There's one guy telling me, I don't know who he was, or if he still visits, but he said he was out in the country worked in a post office, and of course there wasn't much action there. Not bustling like in the city, and so he used to watch my my videos while he was in the post office. It's amazing how people watch at work. Right, so what we'll do is that mist here? It looks misty, doesn't it? We'll go over to get my shields done. Oh crumbs, 9 jumps. And we'll see how long these beam lasers take to recharge when we fire them.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Oh, this looks good from here. What a great looking base this is. Oh, don't want to hit this guy. Oh, where are you going? He's doing a loop-the-loop. Oh, we got sunrise here, guys, or sunset, I don't know which. So let's stick all pips to weapons. I'm interested to know how long it's going to fire for. Okay, we're outside the fire zone.
Protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
That's going to take a while to go down. I think I better reduce the pips. Because it's the recharge I'm interested in. So I want to deplete them first. Okay, we're pretty much out. Yeah, you know, for the Thargoid use, that's going to be pretty okay, and it's going to be even better with the Xeno weapons because they don't take up anywhere near what the lasers do. I don't think you even need pips to weapons for the Xeno weapons. Okay. So my ship sounds very quiet. Unless it's just the volume I have the game on at the moment. Oops. Yes, yes, I know. Go Super Cruise. Escape to victory. You've been interdicted into a planet. I haven't been interdicted into a star, but I've been interdicted while I was field scooping. And of course what can happen there is that while you're fighting the interdiction, you can be heading towards the star and you're getting heat and heat and heat and heat. Oof. Sometimes it's easier and safer to just submit and then get the hell out of there. Whoa, 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 not time yet, not time yet. No, you have not cleared the planet yet, so where are you going? Yeah, I've had a good few incidents like that. But those were in the days where you would be getting chased by an NPC bounty hunter because you're carrying illegal cargo, and the moment you jumped into the next system, however improbable it was, you got interdicted the moment you jumped in. Before you even had a chance to fuel scoop, you were interdicted. I don't even think that happens anymore. And on the odd occasion, you know, it would wait a second or so, and then you'd be fuel scooping and suddenly interdiction. And man, you're battling the interdiction and you're battling the heat on your ship. But it was good, you know, it was cool. No pun intended there, but it was good. Some of those features have been removed, because it certainly hasn't happened to me. This used to happen on Robigo, when we used to do the Robigo smuggling runs and Robigo legal haulage, long distance legal haulage, and you would get chased jump to jump by the same NPC, and they would just chase you down. You know, you would outrun them eventually, I suppose, and the feds would be after you as well, and the moment they scan you, that's all your missions failing in one go. Oh, but God, it was good. A little bit of adrenaline, you know, on those, and then they nerfed it. I did Robigo for the credits at the beginning. You know, you'd get, it's not like now, but you used to get, I could probably make about 20-30 million per run, and a run would probably take, I don't know, an hour maybe, because you have to go to various stations. But it was the excitement of it and the challenge of Robigo, because you're in an Asp or a Cobra, and you didn't know whether you were going to get there, or, you know, the last thing you wanted was all your missions failing. And it was a challenge, and it was fun, and it was the only thing in the game at the time that that gave you some adrenaline, a little bit anyway, compared to the rest. I don't know how many of you guys remember the old Robigo runs, but I miss them. Once you have an engineered ship, really, though, I don't know, apart from PvP and stuff like that, I don't know where you find a challenge. Find something that's going to, I don't know, yeah, just to challenge you. Not even Anarchy Space. Anarchy Space is like a nursery. Anarchy Space should be something where if you're carrying cargo or you've got illegal passengers, you should have to think, okay, this next system's Anarchy. Maybe I want to go around. But it's like nothing happens. But anyway, there you go. I hope they bring some of that back. Anarchy needs to be dangerous, and it isn't. Whoa. Should we get a oh. What's with the fuel here? Why is my fuel gauge off the charts right now? Should we get a jump boost? Or has it already? Oh, it's already calculated that. Oh, so my next jump is out of my range. It's 25 light years, so I have to. Oh, I had the jetcon boost, so now I've got a boost. I've got to go into the jet stream here, guys, in order to make the next jump, because it's 25, is it, light years away? Yeah, 25 light years, and I've only got 17.3, and the only way I'm getting there, unless I replot the route, is to do this. And this is more exciting. So let's supercharge this FSD up a little bit. So best way to do this, head towards till you're fairly close, back the speed down. Oh, this is not good. I was just about to turn into the, well, at the same angle as this, on a shallow angle for the stream. Thankfully I didn't end up inside, so we're okay. Just gotta wait for the cool down and we'll give it another go. The soothing sound, I don't know if I'm soothing. I've never been called soothing before. Oh, I like the Thargoids, just that they fire first, you know. Yeah. We'll give this another. I'll give this another go. Right, escape to victory. Here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I have lost a Corvette in a jet stream before, but only because I completely messed it up. Oh, seriously? Okay. Right, let's look at this from the outside then, and see where the stream is. I want to be heading away. Okay. Aha, that's why. It's the other one's there. Actually, yeah, okay. I am heading away from it because ideally I want that gyroscope dot thing, compass dot, to be right in the middle. I need a heat sink. This would be easy if I just replotted the course. Alright, so now we're going to get the throttle up. I'm waiting for the temperature to drop just a little, but it looks like it's not going to. Okay, what the hell, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
No, we just have to keep moving away. It's gonna go up before it goes down, that's for sure. Okay. I don't think I fancy doing it now. Let's have a look and see where the streams are. Or the jet cones. Oh, okay, they're not too far away. That's alright. Normally I like to go in and then turn round as if I'm exiting on a shallow angle and then go inside the stream. That's how I tend to do it, and I've probably explained that really bad. Right, orbit lines, where are you? Oh god, where's the orbit line for this one? So, nice and slow, but you want to be facing up on a shallow angle. Oh, this is not the right angle, but anyway, as if you're almost trying to get out. I might have enough here.
Racing drive operating beyond safety.
Just hold it together.
Racing drive.
Okay, now full power, and just point it in one direction and keep it there. There we go. Now the fuel gauge has restored itself. Yeah, those orbit lines, but they are really far away from that white dwarf. So now we've got 2599 as the jump range, and we can make the jump. And it's scoopable. Good. It needed to be. I wonder if we have any more on the way. because I forgot that I'd left the jet cone thing on. I also use that on when you're on the neutron highway, when you're exploring, and you've got lots of neutron stars in the area. You can, in fact, on my second account right now, I'm at a place where, how can I explain it? So, right, you've got Sagittarius A right in the middle, but then if you go straight up for 2,000 light years, that's where I am, at the top of the galaxy, in the middle. And I plotted a course, because now you can obviously plot 20,000 light years. So I plotted a course roughly that distance to a nebula, and it said that it would take 220 something jumps. So I thought, okay, that's a lot of jumps, but we have to do it. And then I put on the jet cone option, and it got the jumps down to like 110 or 115 or something like that, almost half. I said, that's better. So I know now that when I do that 20,000 light years, I have a lot of neutron star boosting to do. But it's it's a little bit more risk, but it halves the amount of jumps, because you do get 300% boost on those things, where the white dwarfs only give you 50% boost. So it's, if you have a jump range of 50, you'll end up with 75 kind of thing. But on the neutrons you don't. You get 3 times, so yeah, you get a nice boost. The neutron highway from, I don't know, somewhere after the Eagle Nebula over to Colonia was great. It's just neutron after neutron after neutron, with the occasional black hole along the way. And it was brilliant. And the closest neutron star in the bubble, I think, is called, oh god, it's something's lighthouse. Someone will know. Oh god, is it Jackson's Lighthouse or something like that? I can't remember. That's the closest neutron star in the bubble, as far as I know. I think it's Jackson's Lighthouse, yeah, something like that. How are we doing with this one? 2 more jumps to Laxag. Any tips for newbies? Phew. Where do you start? Yeah, don't do exploits. That's what I was gonna, of course I would say that. Take your time. Don't rush it. Enjoy the journey. As for tips, gameplay tips, you see, this is why I need to do a video, because I would sit and I would start with, because I'll tell you what I'll start with in a minute, but Elite doesn't come with a manual. Games used to come with manuals, but not anymore. Yeah, they used to have real manuals, books, that thing it's made out of paper, it's got words in it. Yeah, I used to get those. So I would probably begin with newbies by going over the interface, all this, before you even lift off, configuring all your controls. Yeah, I don't know where to start really. I would, if I planned it out, I would know, but tips straight away? Just enjoy it. if there's any particular thing you're stuck on, let me know and I'll see if I can help you out. But just start taking missions to build your credits up and, you know, work your way up to your next ship, whether it's, I don't know what ship you're in right now, Roger, but if you're in a Sidewinder, for example, the next choice would probably be an Eagle. A, because they've got 3 hardpoints and they're a combat ship, and B, because they're just a lot of fun. I love Eagles. And then the next goal probably, I would say, would be a Cobra Mark III. I think, because that's the route I took anyway. Yeah, it's so different for different people though. And when I was doing it, there was no such thing as passenger missions, engineers, nothing like that. You can't avoid the grind loot. The grind's unavoidable. I wonder how many Elite Dangerous players there are now. Not necessarily active, but how many copies have been sold of Elite Dangerous between, you know, the PC and the PlayStation and the Xbox. It's kind of a shame as well that the console guys don't share the same kind of instances. They share the same galaxy, right, but not the same instances. Have I got that right? That the galaxy server is, they're on the same one, but they cannot be in the same instance. Has something gone wrong here? I'm supposed to be. Come on, system map. It's given me the planet, but not the base. There we go. Great. Stay outside the blue orbit line thingy, or is that the arc of influence? I'm not going to slow down, not yet. I can tell you ships that I've never owned. Actually, I've bought probably almost every ship, but in the beta. But actually bought and stayed with? No, I haven't bought and stayed with a Type 6. I think I had a Type 7 at one point for a short time. Never had a killback. Never had a Cobra Mark IV. Never had a Viper Mark. I've had one of the Vipers, I don't know which one. I don't think I've had both. Imperial Eagle I've owned before, but not for too long. I think my path was Sidewinder, Eagle, Cobra, Mark III, Asp Explorer, which I stayed with for quite a while, because after that I bought a Python, and I think that was the first time I bought a ship where I was able to keep the previous one. So I had a Python and an Asp, and then I bought the Anaconda. By that time I'd been in Elite for about a year, I think, before I bought the Conda. And now I've got 14 ships, I think. 14 or 15, I'm really not sure. I don't know whether this Corvette was my 14th or 15th ship. But yeah, it's getting a bit crazy now. And I've only owned a cutter for temporarily. Oops. Okay. Well, do you guys remember your first glide? The first glide, it was freaky because it was like we're coming in too fast. It was, yeah, it just really felt like we were going to smack into the ground.
Proceed to landing pad 05.
Well, 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 it's daylight. Now, again, it's not consistent here whether the on the engineer bases or the planet bases, whether the launch pads always point inwards, but they don't. Oh, I'm going to crash here. Shields up. Shields up. Let's see how good this is. Bang. Okay, that's fair enough.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
There you go. That is unmodified biweaves. They'll be back up in no time. Especially with that charge enhanced distributor. There we go. Oh, Vulture. Yes, I had the Vulture. Yes, Claudio. Yes, Vulture. Awesome ship. Still got it. Ships I've never got rid of is the Asp Explorer. I've got 2 of those now. Never got rid of the Asp. Python. I am on my second Python, so I did get rid of one for a short while and then got another one. Vulture is my original one, if you don't count the blow-ups. And my Corvette. I've never got rid of that. Okay, so here we are, and we're going to do a grade 5 reinforce. How many have I got for this? 7. Okay. Right, we got 1 go. Be nice. I'll take that. I will take that. And the optimal hull mass went up another 8. That's a good one. That's not bad at all. Whew. Wow. That could have come out a lot worse. They could have all been like in the middle. And I got, look at all the secondary effects I got. Kinetic resistance, thermal resistance, explosive resistance, optimal strength went up, optimal mass. I don't know why these are dark and this one is highlighted. I still don't know what that's all about. Oh, before I apply, what was my integrity? It doesn't show here, does it? Yes, it does. Shield health 1029, and it's 40 minus 20 and 50. 1029. Okay. $1504. 48 minus 2 now instead of minus 20, and 57. So it went up 500-ish, just under 500. That's not too bad, right? That's okay. I don't know what my other Corvette is. I think it's more, I think, though. Yeah, it is, because I haven't done the shield boosters yet. I haven't even done the shield boosters yet. Let's take a look at shield boosters and see if we can do something with those. So heavy duty is going to be on some of them and augmented on the others. So I can craft 2 heavy duties because I'm down on polymer capacitors. That's not too difficult to get hold of. Untypical shield scans, I need more of those as well. And resistance augmented grade 5 is, oh, I'm missing Imperial shielding. Looks like I've got some work to do, guys, and these are both at DD Vartaman. Yeah, I got some work to do. I've got to collect these and these and these. I've got 7 of those, so I don't need more than 7 Imperial shieldings. Man, I'll tell you what, it takes so long to engineer a ship, you know, to get it all running and whatnot to where you want it. Man, it's like buying it and outfitting it is the easy bit. Thrusters, again, I've got to go to Palin. Dirty drive tuning grade 5. I can do 4 of those because of pharmaceutical isolators I'm low on, but 4's enough. But Palin is quite a distance away from us right now, isn't he? He's all the way over there in Maya, I believe. So yeah, where are you? Oh God, I'm not doing that in the stream. 485. You got to be kidding. I think for that I will definitely go back to Shinrata. Fit what I need on the Anaconda and take that over there and get the drives boosted on the Anaconda. Anaconda can bring them back. I think they'll fit, right? I think it's the same fit. That's a good question. That's a good question. Let's have a look. 7A thrusters. Hold on guys, just going into Coriolis a sec. My memory needs to be jigged. So on the Anaconda is a class 7 thrusters as well, so I can probably take a lot of stuff off this Corvette, put it onto the Anaconda, like the thrusters, the power plant, maybe the sensors if anything needs doing on that, and have the Anaconda go and do all the work because it has the massive jump range. And I also have the SRV on board the Anaconda, which means I can go I can go around surface prospecting for materials. So there you go. And I don't know whether I need my beam lasers. Yeah, I suppose I could do those. Let's take a look at what the possibilities are on that. Beams. I'd want some probably healing lasers on these, maybe, so that I can heal my wingmates, which would be a good one on this. Short range, focused, perhaps. Can you get? No. Am I looking? No. That's burst lasers. Hold on. Overcharge. Grade 5 overcharge. Wow! I can craft 15 at Brew Tarquin. Whoa! How far away is Brew then? Oops. Aye, that was already there. Where are you, Brew? Oh, damn. How many jumps? 17? 14. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Shall we go and do the beams? Yeah, the thing with efficient is with the Thargoid, the shield doesn't last that long, so we don't need to have them firing for that long, really. And they recharge pretty quick, so I probably don't need to go efficient. I think overcharge for a bit more power. Don't go. Okay, but what else can I do? I mean, I need tungsten, and I think, yeah, use the Conda. I think you're probably right. I should. So it's a question of taking off quite a few things, actually, off the Conda, off the Vet, and putting them on the Conda, which means I have to get into the Anaconda first to store all of the Anaconda's stuff, and then switch to this ship. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, switch to this ship, store those as well. Switch back to the Anaconda, and then bring these back from storage. Thankfully, the storage is listed in the order that you stored them, I think, so that makes things easy. Okay, so how far are we from Shinny? 120. That's doable. And I can go here, Jameson, straight in. 9. Oh, yes, got it. 9. Right. We can do that, can't we? Long beams. Long beams with heal. What do you reckon? Long beams with healing facility. I can probably only...
Ship restraints disengaged.
Hold on.
Commence departure.
I probably only need healing on the big beam, surely. Although I may as well have it on both, because they're in the same fire group. Otherwise I'd be shooting at them and healing them at the same time. That'd be insane. Oh, I haven't checked my boost speed. So I'm into the 300s now. 321. Yeah, okay. It was 265 before, was it? 265? And that's only with grade 3.
Control routine.
That's only with grade 3.
Commander.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, I'm ready. Where's the thing? Oh, God, it's over there. Oh, God, I can actually get there. Alright. Come on! Beats per minute. 62891. Boom. You can overcharge AX multis. Is that right? I didn't know that. Well, that's going to happen then. For sure. I'm going to guess that the special effects probably won't work on them too much. I tell you what would be good then, if you can... Is it only overcharge you can do? Yeah, overcharge the multis. How about rapid fire on the AX multis? That would be cool. No, AX can't be worked on yet. Getting 2 streams of info. Yeah, I think because I'm in a wing, we got heals and we can all... if there's a couple, 1 or 2 of us in the wing that have got healing beams. I know Commander Lone Wolf Pack has got them. But in case, if we have more than one ship with them, then it means that if one person needs to go back and rearm or repair whatever, there's still another person in the instance potentially that can heal another player's shields once they're up. And it would also be cool if the wings were bigger, maybe 5 or 6, and then you could even have a player that all he does is, he or she, all they do is take care of the swarm, and they have hull repair limpets to repair the other ships in the wing and keep those guys happy. So there's a lot of different... Oops, brought that up by mistake. There's a lot of different ways of doing it, I suppose. So yeah. Okay, freaky deaky dude, it's sleepy bye bye for you. I didn't think I'd say that in the stream. I need to jump. I need to jump. Here we go. Freaky deaky dude's going sleepy bye bye. Catch you in the next one. Who's Bill? Yep, TTFN. Happy hunting. Question now, of course, for me is, what should I do with the gunship? I had the dropship for killing the Thargoids, then we switched to the gunship because, for the sole reason that you could put the fighters in there. And now, once the Corvette is all rigged up and ready to go, I kind of don't need the gunship anymore. Yeah, so let's get rid of these orbit lines. Jesus. Yeah, I don't need the gunship anymore. And that's probably, I think it's 145 million, something like that. The cost, the value of that, I'm not sure. I think that's what the dropship was. And I think the gunship is more expensive because the reactive armor was 70 million on its own. So it's probably close to 200 million. I really don't know, but it can't be far away. By the way, freaky deaky dude, Oddie is O-D-D-I-E, not Y. Nah. Oh, where have you put me out here? So much for field scooping. What do we have here? Some kind of... Okay. Yep, I can't scan the system because I don't have a discovery scanner. A Goid killer does not need one, because if you've been in all the systems already and you've scanned everything, then you're alright. Wow. Yeah, so the future, this is the future proofing for the Thargoid killing, basically, because the basilisks are a lot harder to kill than the Cyclops variant, and I have a feeling the basilisk might not be the hardest one to kill. But we have to catch up first. So it's like a game of catch up. You've got the Cyclops, which was hard to kill, and then the weapons came out, so that made it easier. Then the Basilisk comes out, that's hard to kill but not unkillable, and then the bigger weapons will come out to combat those. So it's kind of like Aegis are doing all the weaponry and stuff to counter whatever the new threats are. But it's just taking Aegis and Aegis for them to do it. Ha ha ha. So the Corvette is here, so if they ever bring out huge Thargoid, anti-Thargoid weapons, AX weapons, which I'm sure will come sometime after all the large ones are done, then we're ready for it. And of course the gunship wouldn't have been, because you know there's no huge hardpoints on the gunship. I wonder if they do a large multi-cannon, AX multi-cannon, and a large AX missile that you can fit one of each on a vulture and have 4 vultures and take down a Cyclops. Forget the Basilisk, you're not going to do it. No chance. I don't think. Not with large. I don't even think that's enough. You'd need 2 of each. And more than 4 ships, I would imagine. But I wonder if 4 vultures can take them down. They can probably do it already with the mediums. It's just a question of having somebody stay in the instance while you go and resupply. The problem with the vulture, as most people know, is the canopy is made of cellophane. It's crap. Commander Nordic Pagan. Rusty, did you see the Discovery Scanner stream that FDev do about the Thargoid swarm? I have not seen that one yet. That is on my to-do list. I will be watching that this weekend. I missed the start of the stream by about an hour. I don't know how long it went on for, but when I knew it was on, it was an hour after it started. That's what I mean. So I didn't bother tuning in because I thought I'm going to see it from the beginning. So, but I haven't seen it yet, but I imagine it must be pretty interesting. How it was programmed, the patterns that they fly. Fascinating stuff. Yeah, I mean the stream that they did about the Stellar Forge was pretty cool. The way that you see all the galaxy broken down into squares and cubes, and those blocks got smaller as you went in. It's kind of like I don't know, I was going to say fractals. You know, that the closer you get, the more detail appears, kind of thing. And I thought that was a great stream. It was really interesting to see the background, or not background, the behind the scenes of how the Stellar Forge works. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, the Discovery Scanner one about the Thargoid swarm, I will probably watch that tomorrow. Yeah. No, I don't mind. Who's Roger? You can ask whatever questions you want, man. Should I set up the Sidewinder or should I wait for the next ship? Well, I don't know what you mean by waiting for the next ship. You have to buy it. I mean, you start in a Sidewinder. I don't know how new you are or what ship you're currently in. If you're in the Sidewinder, you're going to have to earn some money to buy the next one, the Eagle. If the Eagle is your next choice, that is. And also, you know, you'll get money back off the Sidewinder as well, but it won't be a great deal. But then again, buying an Eagle isn't a great deal either. You see, with this Sidewinder, you can do a few cargo missions, trading missions and stuff like that to get some money up, and then switch to the Eagle and then change to combat missions. So now you're getting some combat experience, you've done some trading, you know, and just build it up. And then you get the iconic Cobra Mark III if you want, which is a great little ship. And that'll do. That's a good little multi-purpose ship. Oh, I've overshot it again, and I'm facing Jameson the right way as well. Bloody typical. I was trying to get close to the planet there to slow me down, but it really doesn't, does it? You basket. Oh yes, that's another thing. Good thing, Nordic Pagan. When you're selling your ship, strip the modules off it first and sell all the modules off it, and then sell what's left of the ship. It's like parting out a car. You will get more for it. Yeah, you're getting me in on the wrong way. I wonder how what the weight of this ship is like compared to my combat vet. The hull is going to far exceed my combat vet, because the hull on that, for a start, is not brilliant. Because it's a shield tank. My Corvette is more of a shield tank. I don't know what its shields are though. I really can't remember. We'll have a look now when we get in, compared to what. But don't forget, there's shield boosters on this that need to be engineered. They need to be done. But my first concentration is going to be on the hull reinforcements. I'm going to be farming all the materials I need for those.
Caution, deploy landing gear.
Oops, overshooting again. This is not the bark of Merlin. Which would be a bit lighter, I would imagine. I would hope so anyway. I don't have the reactive armor on the other one.
Confirmed contact. Ground crew
It just has the lightweight.
Good to have you with us, Commander.
Because it's only for PvE, and not even an elite Anaconda can take a shield ring off me. So I don't need to worry about it. Wouldn't it be cool though if you had like if you have two ships exactly the same, so two Corvettes or two Asps, and in the outfitting you could have like side by side comparison figures, like compare with other ship, and it doesn't have to be like for like. You could say, okay, I've got a Corvette and a cutter, and you go into outfitting and you have, oh, I didn't want to come into outfitting, no, did I? Not yet anyway. So you go into outfitting and you've got your Corvette on one side, and then you select one of your ships from the other, like the cutter, and then it compares figures like for like. That'll be a nice little thing in the game. Roger, what ship do you own right now? What are you on right now? Are you still on the Sidewinder that you started with, or yeah? Right, let's just back out of here just a moment. So if we go in, I've started it with so again. Stop doing so. Stop it. Right. Let's go into here. Right, here's the other one. So, oh, well, this is a comparison really, isn't it? Yeah, it does compare in a way. Blue means it's better than the ship I'm in, and red means it's worse than the ship I'm in. So it beats me on jump range, my other Corvette. It's got a 19.5, that's pretty good. The shields are 1.9. That's not bad. Because my shields aren't far from that, and I haven't had the shield boosters done yet. The armor is 2.6, which is less than mine. Right, so what this is saying is the Bark of Merlin then has got less armor than this new Corvette, and I haven't even modified the hull reinforcements yet. I told you the armor on this one was rubbish. The shields are 1982. And on this, oh, I know I need outfitting. On this, the shields are 1503. I reckon I'm going to hit somewhere near 1982 once I've got the, or over it, probably. Nope, wrong one. Once I've got the shield boosters done. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's more shield boosters on the other Corvette. But once these are boosted up, I think we're going to be hitting some pretty impressive figures. Yeah, look at the integrity on this. 4,000. And I reckon there's another 2,000 to go once we get the hull reinforcements done. But I need a lot of rolls on those. I want to be able to do, like, I've got one here, two here, because the fuel scoop will be taken out. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So if I say I want at least 4 rolls, oh Christ, that's a lot, isn't it then? Wow. To have 32 of everything. I don't think I've got enough space, to be honest, guys. I don't think I have enough space. I'm going to have to start doing some serious housekeeping here. Wow. Yeah, I could get rid of some of this crap. Okay, I'm good for space there. Yeah, I'm all right there. Yeah, so I'm going to collect all the stuff I need for I'm just going to get the ED Engineer up again, and I'm going to put it over on my other screen because I want to have a look at what I've got here. Oh, actually, it'll tell me on this screen. Sorry. Right, hull reinforcements. Let's come down to that. And I want heavy duty grade 5 here. That's the one. Okay, so compound shielding, I've only got 1. Core dynamics, composites, I've only got 5. And tungsten, I've only got 2. So I'm going to want, wow, maybe 32 of each is too much to, yeah, I'll have to go for less. 8. I need 8 at least to do 1 roll on each. If I get 16 tungsten, 16 cores and 16 shieldings, that gives me 2 rolls on each. You see my dilemma? Oh. Tungsten is the easiest one to get out of the 3. It's a pity you can't just get 32 tungstens, go and store it at the engineer, and bring it back, and then come back. Yep, I'm going to have to do that then. I can take modules off my other ships, I mean, but I've got such a bad memory, I'm not going to know what came off what, and yeah, I'll be all over the place. I'd rather just get it all fresh. I know it's a real right pain in the rear end to go out and get this stuff. Like the core dynamics composites, for example, just getting those. If we switch here, where am I? Data. Okay, so I can't even read that. Known to be salvaged from signal sources. So that doesn't tell you too much. But I know that they're from high grade. And you can jump in a high grade and, you know, you have got to wait maybe 10-15 minutes for one to pop up. And you jump in and it's got proto-light alloys. And you think, oh God. So now you've got to wait another. And it just eats up so much of your life. But I'm going to need to do that in order to get this done. Whether I can get it done in a week, I don't know. Where's my where's Annie? There she is. So now I've got to at least take off thrusters, power plant, yeah, do the power plant as well. Thrusters, power plant. We'll see. And swap them over. Put the Corvette stuff onto this, because I've got a 62.62 jump range on this, so flying around the engineers is really a breeze. And of course this is an ideal ship for getting all of the materials that you need, whether they're in space or on a planet. This ship will do it. The Corvette won't. My other Corvette will do it, but this is the best one purely because of the jump range. The distributor on this is crap. You boost and you have to wait quite a while before you can boost again. You'll see in a minute why. Look at the power plant on this. This is purely for keeping down the weight. Look, 5 tons. It's keeping this weight down, which gives me this jump range. D-rated everything where possible. Look, even again, where a class 8 is possible, I've only got a class 4 power distributor, and it's been modified with engine focus. So even with engine focus, I'm not getting decent boost because the recharge is crap, obviously. Yeah, so it's class 4 power plant and distributor. You can't go any lower because it just won't work. Obviously the power plant is on the limit. The distributor, if you go to 3s, well, I don't think it'll let you. It won't be enough to support the capacitor. You just can't do it. This is obviously grade 5 increased. A-rated has to be, because it's an exploration ship. That's what it's done. The thrusters are not even top mark, they're just 5s, 5Ds on top of that, and they are modified with clean. That's going to change because I'm going to modify those with dirties, because dirty uses up less less power, strangely enough. And if we look in the optionals of this, there's a lot of it empty. I've got an empty 6, an empty 5 and an empty 4. That can probably go into there, to be honest. There's no reason for that to be in the 5. I've only got the one AFMU. No, I don't. I've got 2. Yes, right. This is the one that fixes the ship. And this one, which is only a 1E, replenishes or repairs this one. Because it can't repair itself. And of course you can synthesize the stuff you need for that. So that's how all this works. It's got 2 scarabs and plenty of empty things to keep the weight down. Shields right down here in the 5s. The biggest thing on this is the field scoop, which is mega. You just have to skim the planet and it fills you up. It's really fast, really quick. And cargo, because it doesn't weigh anything until you put stuff in it. It has no weight. And that's how I've done a video on this ship anyway, on how to get 60 light years plus out of an Anaconda. But you do need to get a good roll. I'll show you the roll that I got on the FSD for this thing. Just in case any of you are interested in the figures. But that's what I got. It's using up a bit more fuel per jump, I think. This is kind of weird, isn't it? Optimized mass, 52.3% increase. I don't pretend to understand what all of that means, but yeah, that's what gave me, that was the roll I got from Felicity. She was being very nice that day. She was in a good mood. So I'm not going to do all this stuff on the live stream because it's just going to be laborious, really. But I think I will take off. I've got no weapons on this ship at all because, again, it's an exploration ship. It doesn't really need them. The only risk, of course, is when you're coming back into the bubble after a long journey out and you've got all your exploration data. So either dock at the first place you can and sell it all there, or if you have a specific place you want to sell it because you want to increase your rankings, arrange with a friend or friends to get an escort and escort you back, or risk it yourself in solo. Don't do it in open, it's not worth the risk, man. So yeah, no hardpoint. So I might put the Corvette's beams on this and go and get those engineered. So I guess my week is going to be pretty full when it comes to doing this. How much time I'm going to be motivated to spend on it this week is another matter. But I will at least endeavour to get the hull reinforcements done. At least those. And I want to have a final figure on the shield strength and the hull, the armour. I want to have final figures on those by next week. So all the shield boosters done, all the hull reinforcements done, so I can have my shield health and armour health final numbers for you guys next week, and we'll see what they are. And if I'm in any shape to do it, which I don't see any reason why not, then we can take on some Thargoids, and I think everybody in the wing will then be running Corvettes. Wow. Oh, apart from Commander Lone Wolf Pack, who I think will be definitely in a cutter. Yeah. Right, gonna check on the live stream then before we sign off. Oh yeah, that Commander Nordic Pagan there again. That's the big number one tip for a new guy. Do not fly without your rebuy cost. Yeah, and Teo, is it Teo? Teo Bauer? Yeah, you got there first. Yes, do not fly without the rebuys. Roger. Make sure you've always got your rebuy cost covered for your ship. Always. This number has to be bigger than this number. Alright? Oh, I've got a mail from my friend there. I wonder what he wants. Okay. So yeah, do that. Because while you're in a Sidewinder, doesn't matter so much. But because you'll just end up with another Sidewinder. But if you've outfitted it, you know, you don't want to lose all that. So that's my last, or the last tip, I suppose. Okay, guys. Well, I think we're going to end it. Because my throat's getting dry, as you can tell. Yeah, and we will see what happens with this ship. I'm going to take a quick look outside first. I want to see this thing in Arctic white. I haven't had a good view of this thing. It looks... Oh, it never looks the right colour. Why? Oh, it's the Anaconda, you stupid ass. Yeah, let's go. Let's switch back to the Corvette. I want to take a look at it in white. Now I'm going to have to be careful here because it's not that one. Yeah, it is. Oh wow, aren't these in value order? So the Bark of Merlin comes behind this one. What are you saying then, that this one costs more? Yeah, it is. Because the other Anaconda, the Bark of Merlin, is just over $500 million. Okay, so this is officially then the most expensive. Have you ever used the fuel rats? I haven't. However, I was going to deliberately use one for the purpose of making a video on the fuel rats to show you guys what happens when you run out of fuel, what you do, where you go, the website, how to request a fuel rat, the whole deal. That's a video I've been wanting to do for a while. I still haven't done that. I just have to arrange with a fuel rat to do that, or with the fuel rats to make sure that we can do that. Let's take a look at this. But so far, no, I've never used one. I've never seen a Corvette in tactical ice. It looks pretty nice. It looks nice in tactical ice because I like these, that the the sides here are still in like a satin black kind of color. Yeah, you don't need no ship kit. Let's have a look. I'm not going yet, guys. I'm not going yet. I'm just going to quickly have a look at this ship kit, because I'm not going to put anything on the nose because it's awful. I don't like any of them. Where are we? Spoiler. Yeah, there's a reason it's called a spoiler. I think that, I don't know which one the other ship's got. I can't have that one. That belongs on a Mitsubishi Evo. I'll put that one on. Wings. Let's have a look at the others. No, that covers the black too much. I like this one. I like that one. That kind of gives it a bit more sleek look. Bumper. I don't like any of these, guys. Right, here's the front one. Here's the original as it is. Ugh. Hey. Sorry. No, it's too thick, too big. Oh. I don't know. That's not really doing anything except putting some side wings on. I suppose I could go with that. Weapon detailing. White on white. White on white. I haven't got white yet. I need to buy it. Okay. It's the only colour I don't have. So white ship. I need... yeah, pink. Why? Because I haven't got it on any other ship. Engine colour. I think I've only got red. Yeah, I've only got red on that. So we'll go that. Dashboard, I'm going to leave that empty for now. Oh, tail. Hold on. They don't give you the best views, do they? Wow, what's going on there? What's this all about? This looks like it's extending something up the side there, but I'm not seeing it on this side. That's weird. Let's have a look at this one. I don't know what's going on there. Let's see if we can get a look at it now. I think the other Corvette's got a ship kit on it. Oh, it's those tails at the back, right. Okay, so we've got that. And those little flappy things there. That's kind of tragic, isn't it? That's got to go. That's a tragedy that is on the front. Where's that bumper? Goodbye. I haven't seen what the AX looks like. Ooh, let's put green on those. Or blue. So I know that they're mine anyway. And red engines. Why not? Because we can. I don't have any paint jobs for these. Oh, I don't even know if they exist, do they? Yes, Spaceman Dan. I had 13 million short of 3 billion before this stream started. And I've been spending it ever since. But yes, I now have a second Corvette and I'm still a double billionaire. But I'm okay now. I'm happy with this for today. Right then. I have got engineering to do, guys, so from tomorrow I will begin my quest to get this ship beefed up, and hopefully for next Friday we will see this thing in action. Bill Gates, I like Bill Gates because he gives a lot of his millions to whatever charities, like the like that Warren Buffett guy. These two billionaires. I wouldn't mind half of 1% of his money. Thanks, Doc Pepper. Yeah, it was 2.9 billion early on, and then that got eaten up when I spent it on this ship. Remember, you can use gunship in systems with no large pad. That's why I keep. Yeah, that's true. The thing, of course, is that every Thargoid encounter we've had in Electra or in the neighbouring systems that we've been to, all the landing places are either planetary bases we've landed on for weapons and stuff, but they're either an asteroid base or they are full space stations. We've never come across a platform yet. So this is why we're comfortable taking the big ships. Certainly in the place where we're going to be is Electra, because that's where the basilisks hang out. Not that we're going to be taking on one. Where the hell is it? There it is. But if you look in Electra, you should see that there is a place for us here. So there's no platforms, so we're okay. And that's where my gunship is. It's going to be gathering dust for a little while. Right then, thus ends the stream, guys. The stream isn't going to go live for a little while because I want to just tweak a couple of things. But then it should go live probably sometime by tomorrow, because YouTube's going to have to process all this anyway. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of a delay on that. But until then, I will catch all you guys maybe next week, hopefully next week, if you are around. So have a great weekend and don't work too hard during the week. So I'll see you guys then. Bye for now.